Hey everyone, happy hump day. Oops. Look at this amateur hour over here. Forgot my lights. How's everyone doing? Hey Friendly Shadow, how's it going today? Happy Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. Although it's a short week for me because it was the holiday on Monday, so I had the day off. But today I'll be pushing for Legend once again, leaving it to the end of the month to try and push for Legend, which in my defense, I have been playing a lot of, wild and janky decks and stupid shit, which it's been making the climb very hard. But yeah, today I'll be trying to make the final push. I'm in Diamond 3 right now, I think. Making a Magic deck. Nice, nice. What do you play? Modern, Standard, Commander? I will be playing Paladin today, though. Sorting my cards while watching it. Nice, nice. I feel that, man. There's been times I've reorganized my collection and done things like that, and yeah, having like a good YouTube video on in the background for it makes it so much easier. So that's cool. Glad to hear I can be of use in that way. But like I said, I'll be playing Paladin today. So I'm going to start off with Excavate Paladin. I might switch to like hand buff at some point, depending how it goes. Although this is kind of a hybrid Excavate. So this has the Excavate package, but it also has some hand buff elements as well. I managed to sneak Leroy in here too. Basically, the version of this deck I most commonly see played right now doesn't have Leroy. It has one instrument tech. And then instead, it has 2 Observers of Mystery. I think only having 1 instrument tech is such a mistake. Like, the weapon is so strong. Like, yes, this isn't a dedicated hand buff deck, but still, the weapon is so strong. I think it's a mistake to run 1 instrument tech. So I dropped 1 Observer of Mysteries for a second one. And I'm not huge on Observer of Mysteries, to be honest. It is a decent card, and there is times where you just play it and your opponent essentially just skips their turn, which is nice. But I don't know. I wanted something more juicy in this spot. So I dropped that and I added Leroy. Maybe that'll be a finisher because we have a decent amount of hand buffs in here, right? We have 2 of the weapons. We have 2 Muscletrons and we have 2 Grime Street Outfitters. So Leroy can very easily get into like, double-digit attack, right? Because what do we got here? This is 6, 4... So, what, 12? This can get to 18 damage, theoretically. Hey, Spine, how's it going? Happy Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. Although, like I said, I had a short week this week, which is nice due to the holiday. But still, this week has been dragging on a bit. But yeah, so one thing, so that's what I did. I took out the 2 Curator, is that what it's called? Curator? Observer. I took out the 2 Observer of Mysteries, and in their place I added Leroy and a second instrument tech, which, like I said, I think only having 1 instrument tech is such a mistake. If you're going to be running the weapon, it's so good, right? So I made those changes. Other than that, it's pretty standard. I have seen some people dropping the Glacial Shards and instead putting Gold Panners, so that is something I could do as well. I guess it's meta dependent, right? I think if I'm facing a lot of hand buff and a lot of, like Pain Warlock, Insanity Warlock, I think the Glacial Shard's better. So we'll have to see. I feel like this is kind of like a flex spot that's very meta dependent. The only other thing I'm not sure about is Ziliax, which is so cool. I released a crafting guide recently talking about which legendaries in Whizbang's workshop are worth crafting. And Ziliax, I said, I think is the safest craft in the entire game. Like, if you have Dust available, don't have Ziliax, I think you should craft it. I think it is like the #1 card to craft right now, and it just fits into so many decks. There's aggro versions, control versions, combo versions. Like there's a version of Ziliax for every deck, and it's so cool because there's so many versions that can go into just this deck. I'm kind of running the standard version right here with the Rush, Lifesteal, Taunt, and the cost reduction. But I have also seen people running the twin module with it. So basically you buff it up a shit ton, play it for cheap, and summon a copy, which is, I am very, very tempted to run this version of it actually. And then I've also seen people playing with the power module. So maybe twin power, like there's a bunch of combos here, but basically, you know, buffing it up, and then if it passes back to you, it buffs even more, and basically it's like a one shot, right? Hey Osvolt, how's it going? Making a last minute push for Legend again this month. I did the same thing last month, kind of making a habit of it here. But yeah, there's so many versions of Ziliax that could fit into just this deck alone. Spine, I finally got every non-gold card in the game. Casually collecting gold, which is nice. You talking like wild too, or just standard? If wild, that's crazy. You guys walk into a bar, the third one ducks. So yeah, I'm not sold on the power module. I think it is cool. Like I said, basically you drop this, you buff it up, you drop it. If they don't deal with it, or both, if you do the double, if they don't deal with it, it just kills them the next turn, right? So that is cool. I'm thinking about running Ticking and Twin though. So the idea is to get it, you know, buffed up a bunch and play it for cheap and get two of them. But yeah, Ziliax is so cool. Such a neat design. Wild as well, wow. I basically buy everything Hearthstone makes available in the store. Nice, man. I've always said, you know, there's good microtransactions and bad microtransactions. Some games do them very, very poorly. I think Hearthstone's fine. You know, some people complain they've released too many cosmetics and things like that. But hey, if it makes them money and it doesn't affect the gameplay, and if people want to buy nice outfits and shit, like who cares, right? But I think cosmetics are a totally fine method of microtransactions. It's just when the microtransactions either affect gameplay or even say quality of life improvements. Like imagine, come on. So imagine we're up to 27 deck slots now, right? Imagine we still had 9 or however many it was, but you had to pay to increase that amount. That's not okay. And games do that, right? Tons of games, you pay to like increase like your bank space or additional characters or like inventory and stuff like that. I'm not into that. But cosmetics, who gives a shit? Sell all the horse armor you want, I don't care. But yeah, the other version is hand buff, which we might switch to, depending. If Excavate's not going well for me, I might switch to hand buff. We'll have to see. I think it's so funny that hand buff has started running air guitarist, because again, the weapon is just so strong. That's why I don't understand why the most common Excavate Paladin list is only running one instrument tech. Because the weapon is just so good. Why would you not want to increase your odds of drawing it, right? But like I said, we'll start off with the Excavate. I like the little spicy Leroy ad. Friendly, new expansions will have early access to cards for those who buy them early. Yeah, so I don't agree with that. I think that is a very slippery slope, and Blizzard set a weird precedent with that. So for anyone who doesn't know, what's it called? It's not Corridor Creeper, something else Creeper. Do I not even have it? Is it not called? Is that like 5 mana? The original was Corridor Creeper. What's that card called? Was that in Badlands? Was that in Whistbanks? I know exactly which card you're talking about, but I can't remember the name. Was it Badlands? Am I losing my mind? Oh, is it Corridor Sleeper? Oh, okay, there it is. Oh, it is Whizbangs. Okay. Yeah, so for anyone who doesn't know, Corridor Sleeper is an epic from Whizbangs Workshop where if you pre-ordered it, they gave you 2 copies of it right away. So you essentially had this card, you know, whatever it was, a month and a half early or something like that. You essentially had this card like a month early before everyone else if you pre-ordered the expansion. And luckily, this card didn't end up being anything, you know, but it sets a bad precedent, right? Because say this was like a meta-defining card, right? And you only had it if you pre-ordered, that is not okay. That's so, so wrong. And there was a lot of people complaining when they first did this. Like I said, luckily, it didn't really end up being a card that was special at all. I don't think I ever saw this card played once, ever. The only time I've ever seen this card get played is when it was spawned off like the Hunter Death Rattle, like the Saddle Up Death Rattle. But yeah, it sets a very bad precedent. And I really hope Blizzard listened to the feedback and doesn't do that next expansion. Because if they do keep doing that, one of these expansions, it's going to be a broken card. And that's going to cause a shitstorm. I pre-ordered it and disenchanted it. Hey, that's kind of funny. 200 extra dust. I would disenchant it. This card's shit. But kind of an example, you know, what was it? Friendly, you were mentioning Magic earlier. So Magic does something kind of similar where if you buy a box of Magic cards, right, usually you get like a bonus card with it. And for a long time, it was just like a special promo version of some other card in the set. But in some recent years, they started doing it where the promo card you got from buying a box was a different card from the set. And just like with this situation, the saving grace was that it was a shitty card. You know, it was like a janky, like fun card. It wasn't like a competitive card, right? But then there was one set where the card you got from buying a box was like meta warping, meta defining. And funny enough, it was an extra turn card. So I think the same thing will happen with this, where if Blizzard keeps doing this, sure, there's going to be a bunch of expansions where the card doesn't even matter. But there's going to be some expansion eventually where this bonus, like early access card is going to be meta defining. And people are going to lose their minds because then 100% the game's like pay to win, essentially, right? Spine got it, but I haven't used it yet. Love the art on it. It is a cool throwback to like the Corridor Creeper. Yeah, which I have to say, Whizbang's Workshop, it was really cool how they did so many throwback cards to old sets. Which this card got nerfed multiple times, I believe. Like this was originally a 5/5, if I remember right. And it was played in like every deck. But yeah, so that's my only worry there. Is that sets a very bad precedent. And I hope Blizzard listens to the feedback and doesn't continue that for the next expansion. But anyways, I forget how that came up, or how I went on that tangent. But as I mentioned, today, be playing Paladin, pushing for Legend. I don't want to waste too much more time because I want to get into it. But yeah, Excavate Paladin. I dropped the 2 Observer of Mysteries, and I added Leroy, which seemed like a spicy inclusion, and a second instrument tech. So yeah, let's get started. If it doesn't really seem to be going well, maybe I'll switch to Hand Buff. But I've played Hand Buff a bunch, so I'd rather play Excavate. You know, it's a different deck. All right, so yeah, Diamond 3, 1 star. See if we can do it. Like I said, I need to stop making a habit out of this, but it's hard when I play janky decks and play Wild all the time.
Leandrin versus Valera.
Are you sure this is Excavate Rogue as well? I think it's all Rogues really playing right now. I'll keep this hand, actually. 1, 2, and then depending on the situation, either coin out the weapon or the Kaleidosaur. Leroy Jenkins is right, friendly. So theoretically, this can get up to 18 attack. Which I still think this was a mistake bringing back to core. Like, Leroy was broken back in the day, and the power creep, it only makes it so much worse. That was a nice draw, by the way.
The light dims, but we fight.
I don't know why the game seems so loud today. Is it too loud? I haven't touched anything. I don't know why it seems so loud in my head right now. Oh. It's the only non-weapon in the... Or sorry. This and the weapon are the only non-minions in the deck. And of course... Like, I don't want to play this to buff two things.
Repent.
Let me take a look here. What's going on?
Candle mudslider.
Okay, something was definitely going out the audio there. I brought it back up to 100 and back where I normally have it,
Candle mudslider.
and now it seems normal. So I don't know what was going on there. Is this where I normally have it? Yep. Okay. Kind of wish we got the rush guy off this.
Should I?
Just coin out the weapon, get that going. Man, this hand is so shitty to buff, though. I'm gonna get another mini in my hand. Rush is okay. Friendly member using this deck when the Excavate spell gave Wind Fury to minions. Oh, man. So, on one hand, I do think they nerfed this card too hard. You know, it's essentially not even a Shaman card anymore, right? I think they should have reworked it and replaced the Wind Fury with something else. You know, maybe like, whatever, make it 1 mana with Overload 1 or something like that, right? Because as it stands now, by the way, Leroy's going to get juiced. But as it stands now, where is it? It's not even a Shaman spell. It's essentially just a Paladin spell. So I do think they nerfed it too hard. But yeah, the Wind Fury was ridiculous. Whoever at Blizzard thought to give Paladin Wind Fury, I hope they're fired. Not only that, but yeah, bring back Leroy. That was a real like 200 IQ decision there. It's kind of that location is actually really nice for him to hit before I start like ramping up. Do I just play both? Or do I wait 1 turn? Actually, I could coin this out. It's a little annoying. It won't trade though, actually. I think I just play this, and then next turn, play this. Oh, it's rough. Hey, Cartman, how's it going? Trying to push for Legend at the last minute today. I think I hold this. I'm not going to be like aggroing this guy down. I think this game's going to go a little longer. I should try and maximize my buffs. Can't wait when you'll fight a Molten Giant Warlock. Hey, maybe they'll get low and I just kill them with Leroy. Although I think, like, that's why I was saying, oh, this is Wishing Well Rogue. Did he get the coin pouch? That'd be crazy if he did. But yeah, so some versions of this deck run Gold Panner instead of Glacial Shard. I decided to keep Glacial Shard just because if I do run into Warlocks, I think that'll be the much better option. Like, that could save me, give me an extra turn, right? I don't really care about the Wishing Well staying alive, right? I was going to play the Kaleidosaur, but I was a little low there, and he actually had a decent amount of damage on board. So I like that better. But here, let me move my camera actually too. Oops. There we go. Diamond 3.
This is treasure.
Also, it's kind of funny. I've talked about it previously, but like Paladin got absolutely nuked with nerfs a couple, whatever it was, like a month and a half ago or something like that. And no one was playing them for a while. And now Paladin has like multiple top tier decks. I've said it before, but like Paladin and Druid always come back, man. Like you just can't keep them down. They'll get nerfs, and then a month or two later, they're like top tier again. Leroy's at 11. This rush is nice. What mechs are in the deck again? Ziliax. Oh, Burrowbuster has rush already, so who cares? Oh, the Muscletron, actually. That's nice.
Should I?
A lot of damage on the board, but I'm at 30 life. Oh. Oh. Wow. That is like the dream. It's kind of funny. I was talking to someone on like YouTube comments the other day about bad keyword combinations, and because I've seen people play this and get like oh, what's a stupid one?
How long can you hold me?
Wow, I'm drawing a blank. Oh, like taunt and stealth, you know, something like that. But man, Rush Wind Fury. That might be the best one. Either Rush Wind Fury or like Rush Poisonous. Rush and something. Friendly, I'm okay with Paladin nerfs before it was nerfed, so it was crazy good. Oh yeah, 100% Shroomskavate needed to be nerfed. But I think it's kind of crazy that they nerfed like 3 cards in the deck, right? Like generally, they've been pretty conservative with nerfs recently, where you know, think of like Window Shopper Demon Hunter. That just got like a little like tap on the back. Pain Warlock and Flood Paladin with the last patch. Again, just like a little tap on the back. Like, they're pretty conservative with their nerfs, which is a good thing. I don't think they should just be nuking every deck that gets strong. But man, when Paladin was strong in that instance, they nerfed the Shroomskavate, they nerfed the Aura, and they also nerfed the plushie, which I agree. The plushie like was 3 mana originally, which who made that decision? Like it was literally a better Ziliax for 3 mana. So I don't know. There's got to be there must have been some intern at Blizzard that was just like going crazy, just like doing everything he could to just destroy the game, right? He was like, yeah, let's put Wind Fury on this. Let's make this 3 mana. I hope that guy doesn't have a job anymore. I definitely have to get rid of that Sonya. Ooh, getting this buffed is nice. Especially for Rogue. How does Rogue deal with that? Nature Shaman was funny too before the nerfs. Yeah, that's another deck that definitely deserves some nerfs there. Too bad I can't... Oh, this just has Rush, though. I don't even need to magnetize it. Never mind. I kept thinking, like, I had to magnetize it for the Rush. I think I'll keep that, though. Let's do this instead. But there's a lot of decks with there's a lot of classes with viable decks right now. Like out of the 11 classes, I'm pretty sure there's at least 8 that have like viable decks right now. So yeah, the meta's been very spread out. Like what did I play on Monday again? It's been 2 days. Priest? I played Reno Priest, right? Let me see. Yeah, I never played against the same class 2 games in a row the entire night. And there was never a class that I played more than 25% of the time. It was all pretty spread out. Played against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different classes. So yeah. The meta's in a decent spot right now. I'm glad they just did the small nerfs on Warlock and Paladin, like I said. Wait, what? Why did he spawn a 3-2 instead of buffing this whole board? What? Okay. Let's test for secrets. Man, this guy's juicy. Hey Kronks, how's it going? How's the grind? It's going. It's first game actually, so I have high hopes. What could this be? Nothing that really affects me, right? He has like, what's he got actually? He's got a quick draw spell. That's fine. Spell from his deck. Minion. The Azurite Scorpion again. Some treasure. Just chill. He more than likely doesn't have any kind of board clear or anything. Oh, my buffs. My buffs. Oh, it still trades into one of those, unless he daggers up. I do like, alright, it's a little annoying, but I got a big taunt here. I can play it on this and make a big rush, boy. Okay. Oh, actually, I can play it on this. Guess a 10-14. And then I'll probably rush into the Canary, just so there's zero chance that he can bounce that again. So, do this. Yeah, get rid of the Canary. Wait, just freeze the 5/5? Sure. It's also 1 mana 5/4, so why not? Alright, so barring any AoE here, I'm in a really good spot. Magatha top deck would be nice. Amethyst would be decent. Oh man, I was doing the math, right, on how much I could potentially buff up Leroy. I totally forgot about the legendary treasure. Because I still have 4 more attack here. 7 attack. This guy's gonna be 21 attack at least. Man, what's the legendary treasure give again? 3 attack? The 24 attack? Hey Pierre, good luck in today's grind. Thanks, man. It's the first game, so we'll see. Also, could he have killed? He 100% could have killed me there, right? 3 damage to face. That's 5 damage. 8 damage. Yeah, he could have killed me. Yay for misplays, guys. Do I have... No, he's only at 14. I thought he was bigger in my head. The safe place is trade, right? And hit face with the weapon. Next turn, get like a big heal off. Or I could go face to get him closer to like Leroy range, right? And then use the Tigress trade, it'll clear. I'm gonna do that. I want to try and get him within like Leroy lethal. Because I think that's my out here. But man, that guy had like a me moment. There's so many times where I never think like, do I win, right? And that's a problem of mine. I understand that. But I need to think more, less of like, can I survive? And more of like, do I have lethal? And that's what that guy did there. Instead of thinking like, can I win here? He was just trying to survive. Which I do the same thing, man. I get it. If he plays anything big, you have Tarim. Anything but explosive runes, right? Oh, we're getting there, guys. Azurite Vein would kind of suck, actually. Explosive runes would also suck. I just play the Tigress trade. Try and keep something on the board. I could do. Man, the whole reason I played Paladin was to have some fast games, and first game is a bit of a doozy. I always wanted to ask, are those your personal musics that we hear? No. Yes and no. So I'm playing some like royalty-free music that's meant for like streaming. So yeah, it's just there's a bunch of different playlists for like different genres of music, and it's just all like copyright free for like streaming and YouTube and stuff like that. So this is kind of music I would listen to off of stream, but yeah, it's more so meant for streaming. Do I have lethal? Oh man. Anything else I would have had lethal. Oh, I don't want to bounce any of those. You know, I actually talked about it during my excavate tier list, but do you guys think if the canary could hit one of your own minions, do you think that'd be too strong? Because I rated canary a B tier. I'm just going face. I need to keep pushing for that lethal. But yeah, in my tier list, I rated canary like B tier. On the logic of that, there's sometimes situations where canary is like A tier, and there's sometimes where it's C tier, so I kind of averaged a B. But I think if it could hit your own minions, it would be like a solid A tier. Kronks, a friend taught me when I started Hearthstone that every turn after like turn 4, look for lethal. It was a good exercise in learning. Yeah, that's a good idea. Good like way to think about it. That's actually why recently I added the attack counter here, because I kept missing lethal because I can't do math. So I put that there to help a bit. Oh man. Oh, actually, I can. Wish I had the rush module now. Cartman for 2 mana, yeah, too strong. Cartmans would be totally busted, I think, especially for Rogue. Friendly, if Canary could return your legendary treasure, that'd be OP. Oh yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that.
Options.
I'm probably gonna bounce the Mon Pa. I don't want him to gain health. So what if I do? Can I just win this game already? All right, let like something decently sized stick, and then I just kill him with Leroy. That's the plan. Kronks, it's a free panda in hand. What's the card called? Oh yeah, Brewmaster. Oh, actually, funny enough, hey, you're just talking about this card, Youthful Brewmaster. I think it's so funny that Excavate Warlock became a deck, because if Youthful Brewmaster is ever meta, I think that's just so funny. Oh, man. Wait, this is random targets, right? Okay. Kill your own shit. Or like hit your own face, please. All right, so we know one of those, that's ice barrier. Okay, okay, okay. He's doing a whole lot of nothing so far. Ooh. Hit something ears. That's fine. Oh no, more lifesteal. Sorry, no Reno, Leroy. Got PTSD from Reno. Yeah, no, for sure, man. Oh. Alright, that's like a board clear, right? Oh, man. Can I just top deck Magatha, please? Oh. All right. I don't think I play Finley here. I think I save it. I can just drop all these guys. Let's see if we get off this. Taunt. That's okay. Make a beefy taunt.
The light dims, but we fight to perfection.
Yeah. Man, this game, guys. Pierre, because I was thinking that you may really like Calm Trues. Let me write them down. I don't recognize the name, but I'll take a look. Let me copy that. All right, Pierre. I'll take a look into them, and I'll get back to you. Friendly should have returned the taunt than Reno. I thought about it, but it wasn't lethal. I almost want to save Leroy as like a surprise lethal if possible. Man, how many resources this guy's got? He's got 4 cards left though. Having Muscletron at the bottom of the deck is really shitty. I think I do Finley here. And I give it taunt. Alright. This guy's gotta be almost out of resources, right? He probably has a couple more excavates, right? He's got Mon Pa in his hands. He's got the mini there. He's got a coin. He's got 3 cards left. Whatever, it's fine. Like I said, I'm playing this deck for fast games, and I go into fatigue. Did not expect this. Friendly, I'm glad Objection rotated. Yeah, Objection is a like trash tier secret. I'm so happy to. Oh, it's Ice Barrier. It's not Counterspell. Okay. What are the options on this again? Buff your minions. I should have played that first. Do I want to draw? No, I have no more healing, right? I don't want to fatigue or anything like that. I'll save them all. Cartman, I think for a fast push, Insanity Warlock would be better since you often have turn 6 or turn 7 lethal. Yeah, I was very, very close to playing Insanity Warlock, actually. Who knows? Maybe midstream. If it's not going well, I'll make the switch. But I thought this was going to be fun fast games. And like I said, game 1, man. Going to fatigue against Excavate Rogue. I think we got this, though. Oh, that would have been really nice before you broke the Excavate weapon. So I'm definitely going to do the debuff there. So he has the mini discount. He has a coin. Another elemental. This has been, what, a 30-minute game? No, 25-minute game? Something like that. I guess go face, right? I guess play everything, go face. Alright, Kobold. Actually, either top deck's fine. This... Actually, Muscletron would be better. I like I said, I slotted Leroy into this deck, and this might be what wins me the game, finally. Look at this, man. Fatigue against Excavate Rogue, game 1. With Paladin, I found the lack of agency a bit frustrating. I haven't felt like play impacted the game too much. It is cool, though, how there's so many versions of... Excuse me, there's so many versions of, like, Paladin decks right now. You have, like, straight hand buff. You have Excavate. You have, like, hybrid. There was Flood Paladin until the most recent nerf. I don't think that's really a thing anymore. What? Alright, I guess we're not fatiguing, guys. Holy shit. God, what is this game? Nope. I almost misplayed. Alright, guys. We must have this, right? Oh, God. Man, game 1 was a heart racer. Jeez. I didn't end up winning with Leroy, but he would have won me that game. Kronks, I like Highlander Paladin, though. Oh, yeah, there's Highlander Paladin as well, which, yeah, I think is a cool deck. I think it's so funny how Reno decks are literally being, like, propped up by Reno. Like, there's people even running, like, Reno Death Knight right now, which Death Knight has no Highlander payoff. Just the fact that Reno is so good. I'll keep these. Ziliax will probably get free. We have Leroy in the beginning again. Friendly, love how your opponent is gambling. Yeah, he... I guess that's like Excavate Rogue in a nutshell, eh? It is a fun deck, though. And he had so many answers. Like, he had so much removal he was generating. And then when he played Tess, right? Just more and more removal. I don't want to play the coin, because I kind of want to save the coin for the weapon. But I want something on the board. Okay. Wait, did that not... Oh, it did Drama Secret, okay. Oh god, this secret shit. Yeah, next turn I'll probably coin out the weapon. Man, again, I kind of wish I had the rush module on this now. I want to experiment, and it's not really working out. Alright, so this kills one. I kill another with the weapon. It's not that bad. Oh my god, he's got more secrets. Alright. Oh yeah, one thing I've been meaning to ask you guys for a while now. What are some of your favorite games? What's like your... If you had to name like your favorite game of all time, what would it be? And don't tell me Hearthstone. That's a cop-out answer. Personally, mine's Mass Effect. I'm a huge sci-fi nerd. And yeah, it feels like you're playing like an like a space opera movie. Amori? I haven't heard of that. I have to look that up.
Options.
Oh, I forgot to post on Discord. I was going live. Amateur hour over here. I started streaming with my lights off. Didn't post that I went live. Let me look up Amori. Also, one of these are bait and switch. Like, it has to be bait and switch, right?
Burn.
Explosive trap? I don't let him attack into me. Okay. Hidden meaning would suck. Ah, God. I love a game called Celeste, being read it from time to time. I definitely heard of Celeste. I haven't played it, but yeah, I've heard really good things about it. Amori is an RPG with an amazing story, also great art style and soundtrack. Oh yeah, based off these screenshots. This cool, looks like hand-drawn almost. Spine, if not Hearthstone, Star Wars Galaxies. That's the MMO, right? Which I've never played. Is it still playing? Is it still up and running? Trade. So I have to sacrifice one buff on Ziliax. Because if I swing, he'll cost 4. But still, 2 6/8s for 3? It's not bad. Do I double coin into Canary? Might as well, right? Try and pressure him some more. Put him on the defensive. Spine, yep, the MMO. Oh, that was a nice burn. Spine, yeah, the MMO, played it at launch. WoW greatly reduced its population when it came out. Oh, I didn't realize it was that old. Ended some years back. Oh, it did end? That's too bad. Oh, there's an emulator? That's cool. I think it's neat when, you know, the, what do you call it? Like, the community. When the community bring back, like, old MMOs and stuff like that. That's cool. Close second to me is Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is one of those games I've been meaning to play for a while. I've heard Hollow Knight's really, really good. Wow. This guy's greedy. So if this is freezing, take the bounce. It's fine. I'm gonna do this in case it's bait and switch. Nope. I'm not gonna forge or hero power because I'm guessing that's hidden meaning. Hey Zenny, how's it going? How's the grind going? So funny enough, I am almost an hour into the stream. I've played one game. I played against a Excavate Rogue and it went to fatigue. So we're on the game 2. Luckily I won that game. Pierre, loving Smash lately, but I'm feeling more and more torn by the new generation of games. You know what's funny is so many of my friends love Smash, but I don't know, I've never really been into it. Maybe it's because my friends are so much better and I just get stomped on them that it's not fun. But yeah, I have a lot of friends who love Smash. Goddamn secrets, man. I really need the Tigress. I'll probably drop this taunt. Wait, is this lethal? Oh, if it's not freezing trap, right? Is there anything here that screws me over? No. It's lethal, right? Get out of here, secret trash. Yeah, Zenny, I didn't forge because I figured that was a hidden meeting. I didn't want to trigger it because I was so low in life. All right, that was a good game too. See, why can't they all be that fast, man? Going fatigue with Excavate Warlock or Excavate Rogue. Spine. I went to 2 Star Wars Galaxies conventions at Anime Convention Center. Oh, that's cool. It was that big that it had like conventions and stuff. It was a small, tight-knit community. Then many of us went to WoW or Star Wars: The Old Republic. I played a little bit of The Old Republic when it came out. I'm pretty sure that game's kicking still. Just keep this against Mage. The healing would be nice versus Mage. Pierre, I feel you. I've been loving it because I've always had friends playing with me. Otherwise, I would have dropped it a long time ago. Yeah, that's the thing, right? There's so many games that are just like a million times better with friends, right? Or you really enjoy playing with your friends, and then they stop playing, and it's just not the same, right? I feel like, at least personally, Smash is very, very much one of those games. Oh yeah, Kronks, yeah, Hollow Knight. Can't get enough of the game. The atmosphere is so cool to me. Yeah, I've seen videos of Hollow Knight before, and it looks really cool. It's like a roguelike too, right? Where you like, you know, you have like 1 life. When you die, you start over. I think that's how it works. Yeah, if we're talking old school MMOs though, Spine, personally, I played Final Fantasy XI when I was younger. I started playing Final Fantasy XI when I think I was 13. I think the game had just come out within the year in North America around that time. And I played all through high school. I played that game a shit ton. I've thought about checking it out again because it's still going. It's like the servers are still live, and there's private servers too. I've thought about checking that game out, like as a 30-year-old man now, but I feel like it just won't be the same. You can't just like no life MMOs anymore, unfortunately. This is a little annoying. You got, man, how come when I play Spot the Difference, I get garbage, and then when they play Spot the Difference, they get this? I think I just set up like a good Burrow Buster or Tiger. And if you play module, but man, getting, like I said, this is what, 14, 18 for 3 mana right now? Oh, even cheaper. Thanks, man. This is Spell Mage, not Minion Mage. What's going on here? The high rolls on this guy, man. All right, I have to Tigress here. Also get this big boy out. I could trade this here and then trade. I could do that. Alright, we have a shit ton of stats on the board now. Spine, I spent several years in Halo as well. Awesome game and novels. I've never read any of the Halo books, but I've always... I got a Blizzard or something? Alright, even then, it's not that big of a deal. Still heal 6. Unless he pings it, I guess, but still. What was I saying? I did not expect him to go face there. That threw me off. The punish. But yeah, I've always heard the Halo books are really, really good. I've never read any of them though. Man, the annoying thing here is like I have to trade, right? Or I'm just dead. the high rolls that guy got on that, like I said, I play spot the difference, I get trash. My opponents play it, they get like the best options. I could Tigress. Or just Burrow Buster Water Source. Water Source first, just in case. Oh, Drone Deconstructor. If I got like Wind Fury or Divine Shield or something, or even Taunt. But if I don't get something... screw it. Ah! Alright, I'm at 19. That's rough. Spine, I love reading the WoW novels as well. Isn't there like a million Halo and WoW novels? Also, I'm a comic books guy. Spine ticks is a comic book term for the imperfections along the spine. Oh, I never knew that. That's cool though. The only comics I ever really dabbled into, and I feel like this almost isn't really like a comic, is I remember when I was younger, there was like a Simpsons comic that they had at like the grocery store near me that I got sometimes. But other than that, I don't remember ever reading like Superman or Batman or anything like that. Zenny, I was trying to make Overheal Priest work, but I'll probably succumb to temptation and play a meta deck till Legend. Yeah, I didn't play enough Overheal Priest to like really see how good or bad it is, but it's a cool deck nonetheless. It might not be like an amazing deck, but it's a cool deck. All right, can I finally start getting some buffs now? If I hit this, I go down to 15. I'm probably fine, right? Oh, another rush one? I'm fine, right? Right? Tell me I'm fine, guys. I feel like I'm favored in this matchup, but he just had a really, really strong start. And I was just like on like the whatever, like on the defensive. Oh, that's shitty. Actually, that was good. That okay. What is that? Wow. Okay. So the only annoying thing here is I need minions on the board to like guarantee some healing. And he doesn't have anything else that spawns minions, I don't think. Might as well play this. Oh man, I'm at 13 though. It's so risky. Luckily, he's had no discounts. He hasn't played like the draw 3 discount spell. No spell damage, no discount. Okay. Oh, those are like that's the best possible outcomes there. There, that guy used up all his luck the first couple turns. Zenny, you're not running Outfit Tailor or Sousy Deckhand. No, this is like a hybrid Excavate hand buff deck I'm running currently. Also, him getting those two is huge, actually. So this goes here. Let's get some healing. I guess do this and go face, right? The only answer he has is another like reverb. Or not go face, but go face with everything else. Let's see. I don't have any holy spells, right? Even Shroomscavate's not a holy spell. Just take this. Alright, I'm just gonna flood the board.
The light dims, but we fight.
Hold the magnetize. Zenny, it's cool, but it's bad. Maybe next expansion it can have its time under the sun. Yeah, like the Overheal Priest games I played, it seems very like high rolly in the sense it's almost like a combo deck, right? That's fine. That's all 14 damage here. You got reverb. Oh, shove it, priest or mage. Wow. All right. Maybe 3-0 so far. All right, let's keep things going. And yeah, Zen, yeah, like I said, it's because like there's so many different Paladin decks right now, right? There's like straight hand buff, there's hybrid. I want to go more for the hybrid build. So I think Excavate's fun, and Finley's really, really good. That was a lot of bad luck by the opponent. Yeah, but like their first 3 or 4 turns, they had so much luck. So their luck was all front loaded. They used it all up in the beginning. Yeah, play this on 1, coin this out on 3. Play this on 4, maybe. Turn, look at that. Perfect curve. But yeah, 3-0 so far. Got Cockroach. What is this? Plagues? Right, Burrowbuster's nice. Oh, I wish I didn't attack now. I'll hold it. I could still coin it and play it, but I think I'd rather save this for like a bigger swing. I want to win with Leroy at some point. I'm still so bummed that first game literally went to fatigue. I had like, what was Leroy at that point? 19 or 21 damage or something? And I didn't get to finish him off with it. That's too bad. So I'm very curious what kind of Death Knight this is. If this is like some kind of like unicorn control Death Knight, that is not good for me. Also, man, we only have 3 minions in hand. A little annoying. But yeah, so tomorrow, hopefully I get Legend today, and then tomorrow will be Galakron Shaman. So it is the 3rd Galakron stream, and I said it previously, but Galakron Shaman is the one I have the least amount of experience with. So if you guys have any suggestions for you know, Galakron Shaman decks or like a route to take the deck, I'm all ears. So if you guys want to prep a deck and either post it in chat or send it on Discord or whatever, that'd be great. Got a lot of options here.
Options.
Yes, options. Ooh. Always love when I get minions. Alright, we're in a pretty good spot now. Zenny will be cool to see. I wasn't playing during Descent. Yeah, that's one reason I wanted to do these Galakron streams. You know, on one hand, Galakron's one of the coolest mechanics they've ever added to the game to me. And on the other, a lot of people haven't, you know, experienced Galakron, right? A lot of people haven't been playing that long and haven't seen some of these like older cards and older mechanics. So I think it's a cool like throwback stream, right? For you guys to see some of these old decks and old strategies. Just keep buffing. Actually, no, I want to buff the Spark Bot. Man, I'm getting taunt and rush every time. Also, still don't know what this guy's playing. Like I said, he might be playing like a slow controlled, like a double blood one unholy Death Knight. Which if that's the case, that's not... Okay, it's hand buff. Hand buff. Oh, we got we got Leroy, guys. Wow, we are getting some amazing treasures.
Reporting for duty.
I almost want to save the swing until after I play this. I think I will. Buff up to 2 elementals. Zenny, I've been playing since Classic / GVG. If I had some breaks. Oh, okay. Being free to play back then was rough. Yeah, they've definitely made a lot of improvements to the game in terms of rewards. You know, I remember when they did the refresh of, like, when they changed it from the old quest system to the reward track they use now, and a lot of people were very skeptical, but I think it's a good change overall. Like, I think, wow, holy shit! Like the synergy here. I just get Rag on the board, then both these are discounted. That was a crazy high roll. I'll take it though. God damn. I definitely want to kill that though. I could do this. Protect Rag. Alright, we're in a good spot. That was crazy though. Like, I don't know what better cards I could have hit off that. As I was saying though, they've made a lot of improvements for sure to the reward structure of the game. Like, they're pretty generous with, especially they keep doing like the in-game events, you know, where they give away like packs and stuff too. Like, they're pretty good. Between the in-game events, Twitch drops, the new refreshed like reward track, the loner decks. Like, if you take a break from the game for a while and you come back and you use like the loner decks, yeah, they're pretty generous, I think. Especially compared to early Hearthstone, like you said, Zenny. But now I can spend some bucks on pre-orders and stuff. The game is fun when you have access to cards. Yeah, for sure. Oh man. All right, so he's got some beefy stuff in his hand, but I've got some beefy stuff in my hands. Oh, I think I want to save this maybe for something really big. Oh, okay, I got this rush. Oh, I can magnetize this too. Like, Death Knight has no way to deal with the big board like this, right? Oh, what's happening here? Okay. Oh, why did I think that was rush? But still, I think he has no way to deal with this board. Like, oh my god, the stats on this board. I do think, I've talked about it before. I thought my stream froze. Yeah, I thought my game froze. I've talked about it before, how... it's not that bad. With hand buff Death Knight and hand buff Paladin, hand buff Death Knight puts out bigger stats, but hand buff Paladin has like the rushes, the divine shields, the healing, so it kind of offsets that a bit. So I do think hand buff Paladin's the better deck, but hand buff Death Knight does put out some big bodies. Alright, I think we're still fine. I'll play Tarim on that. Just push face. I wish this wasn't buffed. Actually, what if I'm gonna save the bigger Tigress, for like when I need burst healing. Here, too much power, it froze everything. Yeah, the Hearthstone servers got a little overloaded there. And then I'll do this. I didn't want to waste like the 9 damage having to hit there. And it's 8 to face now too. Like even if he plays a big juicy Quillbore, there's so much health on the board to absorb shots. Zenny, yeah, Paladin's way faster. Yeah, that's true too. Is like hand buff Death Knight takes a little bit longer to ramp up. It's a cool deck though. Kidding me, man. Do I Hagatha here? Actually, Hagatha the Mountain Giant is pretty sweet. No, I have to play the Mountain Giant first. Actually, let me do this. Yeah, Soul Stealer is a really, really good card. It's too bad like Triple Blood isn't really a thing anymore. This card was amazing in that deck. Yeah, what what an amazing discover for him there. I was literally just talking about how he has no way to deal with this, and he just discovers a way. That if that wasn't modern Hearthstone in a nutshell, I don't know what is. Like, you don't have an answer to something, just discover an answer. That's all it takes. Oh boy, big Quillbore. That's fine. My placement worked out decent there. So I used both weapons already. Oh my god. Oh, that sucks. Oh, what a top deck. Like, he has no way to deal with this, right? Unless he has to, like, discovers another Soul Stealer. Like, I feel like I should trade, right? If I play Grime Street into Amethyst and then trade?
Options.
Accidents, they happen, you know?
I will not forsake you.
I gotta play it safe.
Cease your quarrel at once.
It's like I said, like, short of him discovering some board wipe, he has no way to deal with this, right? Actually, if he's had a Quillbore in his hand since the beginning, that'll be really big. And Quillbore, like, ignores this passive, right? Zenny, Soul Stealer, and Patchwork were my most hated Death Knight cards by far. I loved Patchwork, but I understand why it rotated. Pier, Reno is pretty much the same, and it's in most decks. I think Reno is one of like the most broken cards I've ever added to the game. Also, he doesn't have like a Soul Stealer or something here, right? I feel like he would have snap picked it. The fact that he had to think there so long is kind of good. Discover, 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 guys. I'm a little nervous about this game. What are these again? Buff.
Options.
Man, too much math. Really wish these were forged already. Please don't have a board wipe, man. Alright, can he RNG another board wipe? Even Quillbore. Quillbore's fine.
Good look. You ain't never seen a light again.
Shout it from the
Oh,
mountaintops.
what? Oh, god damn it, man. Is this like a hybrid deck? I feel like normal hand buff that night wasn't running like the Primus. I don't know. Oh, man. Finley top deck?
Be reborn in my image.
Neo, I jinxed it. Oh, yeah. Oh, the fact he's trading those pretty big. Peter, nowadays Hearthstone is kind of like who has the better, most powerful answer at all times now. Every turn almost feels too powerful. You're 100% right. I definitely miss old Hearthstone sometimes where, you know, you actually had like a finite number of resources. Nowadays, it's just like decks never run out of steam. And decks have like multiple swing turns. Give me water into Finley, please. Damn. That's so... I'm over it. That was a game. Zenny, you see why I'm a Death Knight hater. Yeah, I get it. Let me run a quick ad for new people coming in, and I'll take a look at the deck in the meantime. So we'll be back in a minute and a half if we get hit by it. And yeah, Pierre, like I said, so many board wipes. Like I said, it's just, yeah, like infinite resources, board wipes, card draw. Like decks can just churn through their deck so quickly now. Yeah, it's crazy how fast decks can hit fatigue nowadays. And before, like card draw used to like nowadays you get card draw on premium bodies. Now you get card draw on premium bodies. Back in the day, like if something had card draw, it had lower stats as a result, right? But now you just get top tier minions that also draw you cards. Outlasting as a win con is one of the things I miss most, Dion's. I agree 100%. I used to love playing like attrition fatigue warrior, but this doesn't happen anymore because decks just don't run out of resources ever. I think the deck is fine. Like I said, some people are cutting the glacial shards for gold panners. I don't think I need the card draw. I've been mostly fine for card draw. Also, I'm not sold on the Ziliax. It is cool. But I miss like the rush lifesteal. This is a cool combo though. Like it's so many stats for like 3 or 4 mana. But everyone has so much removal now, it doesn't even matter. Zenny, yeah, the perks of being a sub. Yeah, no ads for you. I think I'm fine with this. All right, we'll shake it off. Whatever. 3 wins, 1 loss. That's not bad. Up here, it kind of transpires in every modern game, I feel. Hunter, okay. Pierre, I'm guessing, are you talking like other games outside of Hearthstone? And, like, you mean like power creep is kind of going on everywhere? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm fine with that. Because I don't know, I've seen people online say like, how do you avoid power creep? And I don't know. I don't have the answer. It's a very like tough thing to balance, right? Like, how do you keep, you know, things interesting and creative and fun without power creep? I think power creep is impossible to avoid. It's just how much power creep are you okay with, I guess. Uniting, if you're ever wondering what you're playing against, most people just run the Vicious Syndicates lists. The last deck you played was the hand buff DK list on Vicious Syndicate. Oh, okay. I should have looked that up more. What secrets? What could that be? I'm not gonna hero power here in case that's hidden meaning. Or I'm not gonna play the miner either. Eon's rotation was supposed to keep power creep in check. Yeah, isn't it so funny that this year, like you said, normally rotation drops the power level, right? And kind of like resets the playing field a bit. This year, rotation, the power level stayed the same, or if anything, it went up. Like, for us only being in a 4-set standard environment, it's crazy the power level. And the fact that we have 2 more sets still to be added. So that scares me a bit for the future of the game, that we still have 2 more sets to come out and it's still so powerful. I think the big patch they did like a month ago was a step in the right direction. I think they need to do much more like nerfing and reworking, as much as people maybe don't want it, but it's just the power creep's gone out of control. Okay, that's just in his deck. There's a Secret Hunter? Is Secret Hunter a thing in Standard right now? What are the odds that's bait and switch? If it is, I'm really hurting. Actually, if it is, I'll attack with this first, leave the taunt up. Yeah. Whatever. Here, but there's kind of this from more and more every rotation. What is that? More secrets? What do you guys think about secrets? I feel like that's a very debated topic. Some people love secrets and think they're very like good game design. I think it depends on the secret, to be honest. If this is freezing trap, that's fine. If it's bait and switch, it's fine. I'll just trade with this. Okay, I didn't expect that. So actually, if one of these secrets is bargain bin and I play this, he won't get the weapon, which is actually kind of nice because the weapon will be super cheap. Big brain, guys. And we avoid hidden meaning some more. Alright. Zenny, I'm a professional hater. Secrets included. Yeah, secrets are a toss-up for me. Like, look at this shit. Turn 5. You got 18 cards left in your deck. As a hunter. Like, it's crazy to me that you can hit turn 10 and, like, your average deck, without even trying, can basically be, like, 5 cards or less, or fatiguing. In Standard. It kind of feels like the reverse secrets in Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, yeah, I know a little bit about Yu-Gi-Oh!, not a ton. But yeah, aren't trap cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Essentially secrets in Hearthstone? Or is there something I'm not understanding about how they work? Zenny, I don't know why Bargain Bin exists, like the class wasn't strong enough. it's annoying because classes are supposed to have like strengths and weaknesses, right? And one weakness for Hunter is like supposedly supposed to be lack of draw. But then they release cards like this, and they're just like blurring the line between the classes. So this was in his deck. Could this be bait and switch again?
Options.
Oh, okay. So it 100% one of them is hidden meaning. I'm guessing one's explosive, and then either rat trap or ice trap. I'm not going to attack, so I don't want explosive to trigger. Here it's pretty much the same. Oh, okay. And the unknown factor is interesting, yet it kind of gives a frustrating factor too. Yeah, you're right. And I think that it boils down, right, to just some secrets are like backbreaking. Like if you trigger some secrets, it could just lose you the game. Like objection is an example of that. I think like hidden meaning on curve and triggering it can be very, very strong. And it's annoying because it triggers just from you like playing the game, right? All right. The good thing is this deck has a lot of healing if I can actually draw a Tigress. So in case it's Rat Trap, I don't want to play too many cards, right? Oh, I just noticed, got Lifesteal Rush. That is amazing. I've played, what, one card? Two cards? Oh, that is good too. All right, we've gotten some good luck here, guys. Zenny, exactly. You can't play 5 cards in a turn and have premium draw at the same time. Like, pick one. Yeah, exactly. Like, think of the card draw cards you used to play back in the day. Like, they were shitty cards, but you played them for the card draw. And now, yeah, you have amazing cards with card draw just tacked on. Like, there's no disadvantage to running card draw cards.
No one's going to believe this.
Gulio, the trap in Yu-Gi-Oh! Can be activated on your turn. Secret can't. Oh, interesting. So luckily I'm at 30 life. We know what 2 of the 3 secrets are. Actually, if this is Ice Trap, it doesn't really affect us, right? We have 1 spell on the deck. Okay. I trade here, I think. Um, 2, 5. This will spawn Rat Trap, but actually, oh no, Ice Trap or Rat Trap. Maybe I don't play that. Let's play this. If I spawn Rat Trap here, I don't care. I'll just trade into it. Oh, no Rat Trap. Okay. I can't decide where to send that. Whatever. Missed 7 damage. Alright, so now we know though. Actually, no, I didn't want to attack face anyways because of Explosive Trap. So now we know Explosive, Hidden, Ice Trap. Does it? I did not expect this to be Reno Hunter. Well, that's probably GG. Oh, be careful not to buff the POSIC bots. I didn't even think about that.
Couldn't have done it better myself.
Wow.
Options, options.
Rush lifesteal again? Hey. Not awful. Reno's insane, man. I did not think this was Reno Hunter. Deadly shot? Please no deadly shot. Zenny, I was playing No Minion Mage today. They messed themselves up by generating that floppy Hydra. That's funny. I've actually seen that, I think, once before myself. And they totally forgot, and they played Yogg in the box, and it played shitty spells because of the floppy Hydra. Yeah, that's funny. And yeah, I didn't even think about buffing these bots.
None can stand against Takeover.
Alright, if he does immune, I don't gain the life. But he still has to trade one into it. Should trade POSIC into it, right? Okay, we're not. Like, the fact that this guy was playing multiple secrets and stuff, I did not... I thought it was just, like, Secret Hunter. I did not think it was Highlander. Alright, that does nothing right now. I have a lot of rush stuff, which is nice.
Should I?
I might have to trigger Hidden Meeting here. This is 4. Trade here, bunch of life, rush. Trigger explosive now before trading stuff? Yeah, I probably should. You're right. I'm not going to trade into POSIC. This trades into the Titan. Does this have a death rattle to summon something? No. Alright. Hidden meaning triggers, whatever. Okay. Pure curiosity, what time is it for you right now? It is 7:30 p.m. right now. How about you? I know there's a lot of people in Europe that watch me. Because all the time I'll be streaming and people are like, hey, I'm going to bed now. It's like 2 a.m. where I am. I got one spell, buddy. I have 30 damage on board. 33 damage if you count this. Zenny 8:30 here. PM, I'm guessing. Oh, this guy's fishing. Like, just trade POSIC, dude. Okay. Oh, I see Cartman's 1:30 a.m. right now. Wow. That was smart, preventing the healing, though. Oh, man. Still in a bad spot. Man, please give me, like, Rush or something. Or Wind Fury. Actually, no. I need Rush.
Toys are much more fun to bring.
Like, I need to clear everything, right? Holy shit, these are big.
Burn.
So, Ice Trap will trigger.
Couldn't have done it better myself.
Oh, I'm still just dead, right? God damn, man.
Your win, friend. I can see.
That Reno. I was not expecting that Reno, and that won him the game. I had, you see there, I had 55 damage on board too. He was just, I was too low on health. He was putting up too much pressure. I'll say it again. I think Reno is like the strongest card they released in years. Also, Pier, it's 2 a.m. for you. Okay, yeah. Like I said, I feel like my viewers are very split. Like half my viewers are in Europe.
Burns with holy fire.
I'm keeping this 100%. I don't know if I want to keep the miner. I'm not going to. Well, we were doing really good. Then we had 2 frustrating losses back to back. Alright, play this on 2. Hopefully I get something for turn 3. Okay. I'm guessing he's gonna play like the taunt next turn. Next turn I'll play miner and the treasure. Always hover, guys. God. If that wasn't Smork Brain, I don't know what is. It's fine. I'll just kill with the weapon next turn, or even double trade. Not Hunter again. Yeah, I really was not expecting that last Hunter to be Reno. Oh, is that bait and switch? Let's go face. You are getting a ban, sir. Cartman Reno is probably in the top 5 strongest cards ever printed. The impact he had on release and still is insane. Even running him in non-Highlander for the decks, even running him in non-Highlander decks for the late game value. Yeah, like I said, I think Reno is, at least in standard, it is the strongest card, and it's been the strongest card that's come out in the last few years for sure. I can't risk it being bait and switch, man. That hurts so bad. Zenny didn't even have time to read. It was some bot. It posted some link. Some kind of phishing scam link. Just gonna hover again. Just your average Hunter player, guys. Alright, so if it's bait and switch, it goes to 5. Actually, I'll do this first. I'm guessing it's bait and switch. Shove it, Hunter. All right. Also, he played 2 of the, what is this called? Patrick Pal. So this one's not Reno. Uniting, I feel it's a bad sign that Highlander is strong right now. Yeah, a lot of different classes are playing Highlander decks right now. I talked about it earlier, but even say like Death Knight. Apparently Death Knight, like Highlander Death Knight is being played, even though the class has no Highlander payoff. It's just because Reno is so strong. Also, Pierre, can I ask where you're from? I'm in Canada. I'm on the east side of Canada, in Ontario. I feel like that's another bait and switch. Zenny, what's your favorite Highlander card? Part of me wants to say Bran, but I don't want you guys to hate me. Let me make this play first, and we'll figure things out. I feel like that's bait and switch, though. If it is, it goes to 7. Should I attack first? I knew it. Alright, still, I think we're in a really good spot right now. Hey, Lavender. Doing pretty well. Pushing for Legend right now with some Excavate Paladin. Zenny, I really like Kurtrus, Kazakus, Raza, Dr. Holiday. Kurtrus is really, really fun. I actually just, what was it? Like a month and a half ago or something like that, I crafted Kurtrus and I played some Reno Demon Hunter. And Kurtrus was very, very fun. It's a very satisfying card to play. Lavender, I'm stuck Diamond 5, trying some Rogue and Owl Druid. I'm definitely going to try Owl Druid at some point. Also, what are the odds it's another bait and switch, guys? So we'll go to 7. Oh, it's not. I didn't expect that. Do I just throw the minion into it and then face? Could be freezing? Which, if it is freezing, this is like the best thing for it to hit, right? Something not very buffed. Okay. Explosive trap? Must be. Okay. So we got hidden meaning, an ice trap probably? Why couldn't last game be this easy? What the hell? Lavender wanted to play more Rogue, but everyone is running Dirty Rat and ETC, hiding a second Dirty Rat. Yeah. Actually, my first game was against Excavate Rogue, and it went to Fatigue. It was like a 30-minute game or something like that. It was crazy. Owl Druid's so based. You're running Cover Artist or Dorian. Yeah, there's a lot of... Yeah, Owl Druid I'll have to play at some point. Seems like a cool deck. Demon Hunter. Yeah, see? Actually, so we've played against 3 Hunters, but other than that, it's been a lot of different classes. We got Demon Hunter now, Death Knight, Mage, Rogue. Is this probably Window Shopper? Demon Hunter? And they got the mulligan for like the weapon. Instrument Tech, Plushy, maybe Muscletron. Here, I'm slowly falling asleep, so I wish you all a good night and evening. Enjoy the games. I can't talk. Enjoy the games and wish you luck. Thanks, man. I don't know. We'll have to see. What time is it? 7:45. We could still get to Legend. We'll see. It'll be close, though. But thanks for the good luck. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a good night, man. Have you thought about replacing the Glacial Shard for the South Sea Deckhand? That is a good idea, actually. I've mainly seen, with this deck, people running either Glacial Shard or like Gold Panner, which I don't think I've been struggling for card draw. So I wasn't running Gold Panner, but yeah, the South Sea Deckhand is a good idea. Although I feel like at that point, I'm straying more and more into just like full-on hand buff. But that is a good idea. Zenny, I'm kind of sad my favorite classes aren't really popping off currently. Druid, Shaman, Priest. Hey, Priest is on like the up and up though. A lot of people are playing Reno Priest right now. Look at this guy with his fancy golden deck. And Shaman, I'm surprised Shaman's not strong. I feel like at any time Reno Shaman's gonna come back. Like Reno Shaman has so many strong individual cards. Warlock strong. Yeah, it's kind of cool how there's multiple classes right now that have like multiple strong decks. Like Warlock has Pain and Insanity. Paladin has Excavate and Hand Buff. So it is nice. There's like a lot of options right now. A lot of viable options. Reno Shaman do pop off recently. Maybe I'll give it another shot. Let's see what we get off this. Oh, Russian Lifesteal. Oh, so it's funny for anyone who saw my Excavate tier list. Actually, I haven't uploaded it. Next week, I'm actually uploading the edited version. But on my Excavate tier list, this was like bottom of the bottom. I hate this treasure usually, but for this deck, it's actually good. I'm actually kind of glad to get this for once.
Options.
I'm going to trade, though, and just protect it. So if my guys get beefy enough, like Magtheridon, like who even cares, right? But yeah, Zenny, so actually I did an Excavate tier list like a month ago on stream. I just haven't uploaded it to YouTube yet. So, oh, there's Kurtrus. What? Oh, it's just it was so buffed up. Okay. So this is going here for sure. Oh, I wish I had one more point of damage. Do I just slam face, actually? I think I do. Yep. Face is the place, guys. And yeah, Zenny, speaking of Kurtrus, I am so bummed. I'm curious, actually, out of all you guys watching, how many signature legendaries do you have? Or I guess I should rephrase the question. How many signature legendaries have you opened from packs? Because it's been, I think, 3 expansions now? 2 or 3 expansions since I've opened a signature pack. Or sorry, a signature legendary. Which is crazy, because like they should be rare, but not like that rare. Like I'm opening 100 to 150 packs. You're gonna dirty rat hand buff Paladin? But I open like 100 to 150 packs per expansion, and I haven't opened a signature in multiple expansions now, which is kind of crazy. All right, back to Diamond 2. Julio, you got 5. Damn. Yeah, like let me run a quick ad on Twitch, and then I'll show you guys my collection really quick. So yeah, I'll be back in a minute and a half to get hit by the ad. But I think I've opened 2 signature legendaries total. What do we got here? Yeah, Isna. I opened Isna in Festival of Legends, and I opened. Is that it? Oh no, one of them rotated. What did I get? Oh yeah, Ramith. So I opened Ramith in March the Lich King, and then so the last one was Isna in Festival of Legends. So Titans, I didn't open one. Badlands, I didn't open one, and Whizbangs, I didn't open one. So 3 expansions now. I haven't opened a signature legendary, which is crazy considering between these 3 expansions, I've probably opened 500 packs and haven't got a single signature, which is I don't know. I think they should be rare, but not that rare. Lavender, you can get them in booster. Yeah, you can just get them in normal packs. But like I said, it's super, super rare. I've only opened 2 of them. But I think that's too rare, man. Like 500 packs without a signature? That's too much. Air, you got Pipsy. Uniting, you got 2 from packs. So we're tied. So it's kind of nice because Ramith, I used a lot. So although these are the shitty signatures, the March of the Lich King signatures kind of suck. But I played this card a ton when it was standard legal. And the only other one I've got is Inza, which I have not played once. So it is a bummer that you're literally going hundreds of packs without a signature. And then you can finally get one and it's like absolute trash. So that's a bummer. But yeah, I'm waiting for the next one because it's crazy. Like I said, 3 expansions now. 3 expansions and roughly 500 packs since my last signature. Yeah, they look like newspaper for some reason. Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually very, very happy that they listened to feedback and like fixed the signature legendaries, right? Because the signature legendaries in the first ones in March of the Lich King, yeah, were trash. I'm gonna keep this, toss this. I'm not gonna play this on turn 1 because I want this to be buffed. I'm assuming he's playing the same deck as me or a similar one. So I'll play this on 2, coin out the weapon on 3. Tigress on 4. Let me toss that. Actually, no, I'll keep it. Because if I don't need the rush, I'll play the Kaleidosaur. The new ones look really good. Yeah, all of the signatures since March of the Lich King look amazing. It's just the March of the Lich King's ones look terrible. And I'm so surprised that they didn't like retroactively change them or update them. Julio, Tony, Raza, Odin, the Shaman Elemental, and the Zoth and Wild. Oh, those are all nice ones. Signature Tony, Raza, Odin are all nice. The Zoth is cool. Uniting, I just like the normal cards, so they're just nice dust for me. Oh, you've dusted your signatures, man? Oh, that hurts my soul. Yeah, let's get this going. Whatever, I'll just hit this. Hit it again, kill it next turn. The only signature I have is the Kobold Miner. I am glad that they give away signatures for in some of like the in-game events and stuff like that. Although even some of the signatures they've done for that have been for like useless cards that I've never once played. Like why even put the effort into making signature cards for these cards you know no one's ever going to play? I don't get it. All right, you're going here. Just play the Kaleidosaur? Actually, I could forge this and freeze that. I'll do that. I'm not going to play this because it won't trade. Yeah, I wonder how many people dust their signature legendaries. Like, it sounds like Uniting, you dust yours. Madman. I have a lot of options here. I could tear him. Tear him, I actually won't trade into that. A little bit of a bummer. Actually, I'll do this. Then hide behind that. Lavendeer, since I don't have Fizzle, I've put the copy non-Titan and it's pretty good. Which you talking? You talking like the Druid Priest spell? It's a little annoying. What's he gonna do? Okay, Finley is gonna be huge in this matchup, actually. Kind of feels like a shitty trade, but I probably should do it, right? Play the Muscletron. Or I could play Muscletron, Plushy into that. And then Kobold Miner? Because these decks have no board clear, right? So I just want to keep up pressure. I might even do this trade. Because he's just gonna hit this with the weapon anyways, right? Yeah. I don't have Leroy in hand or anything all buffed up, and this deck, he has so much healing too. Oh, yeah, Zenny, yeah, Shattered Reflections. Yeah, that's the card I was thinking of. Uniting, I like the consistent look of the cards. Signatures look unreplaced to me. Yeah, I totally get it, man. You know, it's just like, I play Magic, right? And some people, like, don't like foil cards, or some people only like foil cards, or, you know, like, promo cards or things like that. So I get it, man, for sure. Can this hit the 4-1, please? Nice.
Does this hurt? The toy store belongs to the Titan.
All right. He's running a slight... this guy's running full hand buff. He's running the Astral Serpent. Let me look up this deck. Someone in chat suggested I should just look up the decks to know what they have, right? So what's he got? He's got Outfit Tailor. He's got Leroy. He's got Southsea Deckhand. To be aware of those. Yeah, the only other difference is he played both Serpents. He has... So we have to be aware of possible charge face damage. He's got the Southsea Deckhands. He's got Leroy, and he's got the Outfit Tailor. Wow, that's a huge hit.
You're gonna love the way you look.
Wow. Oh, Keeper Strength. I did not expect that. All right, the version of the deck I was looking at was not running Keeper Strength. Do I just tear him that and play Zilliax and go face? Or I freeze it? Freeze it in Amethyst?
Nice to meet you. I will not forsake.
So I think there's no point reducing this health, because if he plays Keeper Strength, it all just takes 2 regardless. I buff? Just push damage more? Lavender, talking about Magic. I just came back from my LGS game night. Oh, nice. Was it Commander, I'm guessing? I haven't been to my LGS in so long. I really want to. Oh, I'm so close. Oh, if this was active. Oh. It's lethal, right? Easy peasy, guys. Man, I rated that treasure the very lowest on my tier list. I hate that treasure, and it won me that game. Like, but I did talk about it in the tier list that there's certain treasures I ranked low that, depending on the deck, are very good. It's very deck dependent. Another Demon Hunter. I feel like I haven't seen Demon Hunter in forever, and I've run into 2 now the last couple games. So that's why you run the Excavate package. Yeah. I just love the Excavate mechanic personally. Without the coin, I'm not going to keep this. Yeah, I thought about running the full hand buff version of this deck, but I really like Excavate. I think there's no point running this. Let's hold it. Make it at least a 2/2. I'll probably play this next turn. Spine stereotype. Do you like hockey? Hey, man, it's not a stereotype. Yes, I'm Canadian, and yes, most of the people I know like hockey, so it's not a stereotype when it's wrong, right? Personally, not so much into hockey. When I was younger, I used to watch it a lot more. I go to some like OHL games sometimes. Oh, interesting. Is this Reno again? Wow. Okay. But yeah, I haven't been too much into hockey recently, but when I was younger, I was really into it. And I still will go to like OHL games and stuff sometimes. Are you in Canada, Spine? That's a nice hit. Yeah, whatever. I want something on the board so I can play Shroomskivate next turn. Zenny, this Finley convinced me. I'll run your list. Oh yeah, so I guess it's two-part, right? One, I like the Excavate package a lot. Two, Finley is just game-winning in some matchups. Like in the mirror, Finley is huge. Mirth, when is the ladder reset? What is the date today? 29th? How many days are in May? Let me look at a calendar. Oh, we got a couple more days. So it'll reset late Friday, I believe. Give me a good treasure. That's a good treasure. Zenny, the regular window shopper, ran those cards too. Also, I'm not paying attention. Has this guy paid a double? Or is this Reno? I'm kind of... I have like a vibe that this guy's Reno. Like, he's not played any doubles so far, I don't think. Aw, wish this was buffed a little more. Just double trade. Oh, I could play the mini. I always forget. Miniaturize is such a... Oh no, I have no mana. Never mind, I'm stupid. Whatever. I still do it. We're down to 14, but we got two big taunts. We got some healing here. Oh, he played a Chaos Strike, didn't he? Or am I remembering wrong? Spine. My channel has quite a bit of hockey card videos. Oh, in Southern California. It's funny. I always just assume like hockey fans are Canadian, right? I know some, again, like stereotypical Canadians, I guess. I know some people who are really into hockey cards. I've never really been into them myself. I like Magic. I like Magic cards, collecting and playing them. I just want to keep everything off the board. I think my face is more important here. Oh man, just getting all the taunts. Alright, I think we're safe. Hey Universe, how's it going? Pushing for Legend today at the last minute. Which is funny, I did the exact same thing last month. I think it was the day... It was either the last day of the month or the second last day of the month I pushed for Legend right at the last minute. Okay, Zenny, yeah, no Reno. Thanks for keeping track. I appreciate it, guys. Sometimes I just get into like autopilot talking to you guys and I don't pay attention if they've played doubles or not. Alright, let's get the weapon going. What's this? Divine Shield. Do I just get this on the board? I think I do. I just want as many walls between the Demon Hunter and me as possible. Universe tried Pirate Secret Hunter today. Pirate Secret Hunter? Is that a standard deck or a wild deck? Got quite a positive win rate and then started getting too many warriors, which is a disaster. Pirate synergized well with the Hunter's weapons. Interesting. I've never heard of Pirate Hunter, so good on you, man. Trying something new. Wow, what's this guy digging for? That's fine. Kills the 4-1. Oh, that's actually that's not that bad. I got a bunch of healing, right? I don't have lethal. I could just push face. If I played this, I have 4 left. Excavate? Let's see what I get off this. Or it's the legendary. What am I talking about? I know what I get off that. Oh, actually, is it? What is lethal? I can't count, guys. God. I always forget. It's like how much damage that gives if you have things on board already. All right. We're doing pretty good. So far, we've won 7 games and lost 2. Got a good record going. Universe, never heard about it too. I created it myself. Oh, nice. You know, I've talked about it previously, but like personally, I think there's nothing wrong with net decking. You know, a lot of people do it, but yeah, good on you making a new deck.
Liadrin versus Leroy.
Oh, another mirror match.
So pumped for this game.
Actually, wait, this is only the second Paladin we've run into. I thought I'd run into more. That's actually one reason I put the glacial shards in here, was more for like the mirror matchup. Also, this hand is very rough. This is not bad, but considering I'm going first and I don't know what my other cards are going to be, I'm not keeping it. Universe Paladins are very strong even after all the nerfs. Yeah, no, for sure. It's funny because, you know, Paladins got like nuked from orbit during some of those nerfs. Like they had 3 cards nerfed in the deck and they've come back. You know, Paladin is a very resistant deck. Paladin and Druid. Paladin and Druid like always come back. Man, I miss the OG legendary Leroy voice actor. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Also, Dirty Rat and Paladin. Is this like a Reno? Just do that, I guess. I missed the OG Leroy voice actor. Yeah, you're talking like the skins act voice, right? Oh, this hand is so bad for double weapon and spell. I got 2 minions. Whatever. Get the weapons rolling. But yeah, like I was saying, Paladins have got hit with so many nerfs, and Druid too. Druid keeps getting nerfed, and then like a month later, they're tier 1 again. So it's just because they have so many just strong cards, right? Is this Reno? Or is the Dirty Rat like some kind of tech card? I want to buff the Spark bots. Lifesteal's decent. Okay, double lifesteal. Oh, I should have done this first in case I get a minion. That's fine. Instrument tech with both weapons in hand. Yeah, it happens though. Also, this hand is so shit for having both weapons too. Like we're just buffing garbage here. I might not even swing next turn actually, depending what I draw. Also, I feel like I've seen Magatha like once or twice this whole stream so far. We're just not drawing her. Her? Him? It? Universe, have you tried Reno Demon Hunter? I'd like to try it if I had enough dust. Yeah, I played Reno Demon Hunter like a month and a half ago or something, and it was really fun. I think Kurtrus is like such a fun Highlander payoff. It feels so good dropping Kurtrus and then like killing multiple things in their hand, especially like against Hunter or something, killing like a bunch of small minions. Feels so good. Oh, that isn't, can't do that. Oh, okay. have nothing with rush though. Actually, I can magnetize this, right?
Burn.
Oh, it still dies though. Maybe I just chill? Like, this is small. This is a really rough hand.
Options.
I guess get the other weapon going.
Don't break it.
Yeah. Lavender. You can even say he's the reason Demon Hunter got nerfed because of his 78% win rate on Highlander Demon Hunter. Oh, I forgot actually. Yeah, Reno Demon Hunter was the deck I cruised to Legend with that 1 month. Where is it over here? Oh yeah, no, Lavender, it was a 74% win rate. But yeah, I cruised from Diamond 5 to Legend over the course of a stream with Reno Demon Hunter, and I had a 74% win rate. Like, it was so good.
Burn.
It's not the worst. I still don't know if this guy is Reno or if he just teched in Dirty Rat. So bait and switch I'm not going to test for. Bargain bin would be annoying. Freezing trap would be annoying. Okay. Ooh, stealth is nice. Hidden meaning would suck. But I want to play it now, I think. This still doesn't trade. Rat trap won't trigger. Ice trap would be annoying. I'm just going to hold it. Oh, it's hidden meaning. Okay. But yeah, I haven't seen any doubles yet, I don't think. But the Dirty Rat's throwing me off, man. The Dirty Rat was so random. Okay, it's not Reno. He must have just teched in Dirty Rat. See, situations like this, the Observer is so strong because it's like I almost have to just like skip my turn. What do I care about? Counterspell, I don't care. Azurite Vein, I don't care. Explosive Runes, a little annoying. Ice Barrier, who cares? Okay, it's not that bad. Oh, why did I think this was a mech?
You're gonna love the way you look.
I don't want to risk the counter spell.
Burn.
Ice Barrier, who cares? I want the buffs. Alright. So I'm playing this 100%. Do I double magnetize? I think I do. Alright. Aw, the fact that that triggers before it disappears. That's annoying. Zenny, it's a win more card. That's why it's annoying. Oh, for sure. If you're ahead, like I said, it forces you to like skip certain plays, right? I'm in a really rough spot though. I need like Magatha, Amidus. Universe, I thought I'm making a very light Reno Demon Hunter, but within a few days of, but with a few ways of replaying Kurtrus against other Reno decks. Yeah, man. Like I said, if I could play a deck that was like just Kurtrus, or plays like, yeah, like play Brewmaster and stuff, like ways to bounce Kurtrus and play him again, that'd be great. Kurtrus is one of the more satisfying cards to play 100%. All right, I am in a rough spot here. I need something juicy off this pillar. Yeah, him having back-to-back Observer of Mysteries put me in a really weird spot. Magatha top deck would be the nut. Like I said, I've not seen Magatha in like multiple games. Like, is it in my deck still? That was a weird trade. Burrowbuster's not bad. Give me something good, man. Okay. Or do I take the 8/8 and then swing and play that buff to be a 3/9? This trade's here. No, it's not that good. I'll just summon that.
Burn.
This is going here. Wait, double trade to the 3/3. It's a little annoying. You can clear the Divine Shield to 1/1.
Burn.
All right, we're hanging in there. Although our hand is still very, very rough. Lavender swipe at 24 damage and 21 AoE. I thought I went to see a Blasphemous Act. I'll have to try Owl Druid at some point. No rush, no rush, no rush, no rush. Okay. Forge, play Azurite Drake. This will make it a 6/6. It won't trade into that, which is annoying. Man, imagine Califero into like Leroy or something. Yeah, this guy's excavating too. It seems like he's playing kind of the same deck as me, but he had Dirty Rat slotted in, which is really random. This goes here. Yeah. Okay. Califero is actually not that good potentially, right? Because whatever it hits... Oh, I guess they'd be buffed from the Azurite Dragon, right? Like, hitting Amethyst would be crazy. Hitting Leroy would be cool. Burrowbuster would be great. Tigress plushie would be nice. It's a little rough, but not the end of the world. Although I could just play Califero as a 12/11. I think I double trade. Oh, I can't even double trade now. Oh, oh God. Amazing. That was amazing. What's he got in hand? Some treasure. I forget what she has left. And a spark bot. Like, I just go face. I'm not trading into 1/1s, right? Universe, what's your opinion on the last nerfs? Nerfing only 3 cards means that the developers consider meta to be close to perfect. I don't think so at all. So I have to say, I'm actually really happy that they were very light on the nerfs last patch. You know, I was kind of talking about it earlier with... Okay. I was kind of talking about it earlier with Paladin, where where like a month ago when Paladin was very strong, they nuked that card way too hard. They nerfed 3 cards in the deck. I would much rather them do light nerfs, and then if it's still a problem, nerf more. You know, instead of just nuking decks, do slight nerfs and do more and more if needed. Because sometimes a slight nerf is all it takes. Like, look at Window Shopper Druid, right? Or sorry, Window Shopper Demon Hunter. Window Shopper Demon Hunter was the strongest deck in the meta. Everyone was losing their minds about this deck, and they did a very slight nerf to the weapon, and everyone was like, oh, it's not enough, it's not enough. But then the deck just dropped off the face of the earth. So sometimes it is enough, right? So that's why I'm glad that they take a more conservative approach to nerfs. And I think the meta's in a decent spot, actually. You know, there's a lot of classes that are seeing play right now, a lot of different decks. Also, this is a little awkward. Oh, and I always forget about the mini, man.
The toy store belongs to the Titan. You have a fraction of my life.
Alright, unless he top decks Finley, I'm in a really good spot, I think. Zenny, my gambling ass, could never have Cliff Row in a hand like this. It is tempting to play, for sure. Oh, I got a spell. I'd play it and draw a Kobold Miner and jump off a bridge. Hey, that's a good hit. Lavendera managed to summon Triple Owl. How'd you manage that? 39 damage swipe. I think the drop of the Window Shopper deck was also that people started to play specific counter against it. For sure, that's part of it too, right? Is sometimes the meta will just shift to keep decks in check. Like that kind of happened with Pain Warlock and Spell Mage, right? Pain Warlock was getting very, very popular. And it did get a slight nerf with the, what was it? All right, easy. Pain Warlock did get a slight nerf with Molten Giant. Molten Giant got a slight nerf, but also the meta was just adjusting to accommodate for it, right? So Spell Mage propped up to counter it. Did I have lethal there anyways? I wasn't even paying attention. I was just talking to you guys. Promod Reno Mage is a promising deck. Tons of catch-up mechanic cards and heavy control and some really game control. I should try it. See, it's funny because Mage has no Highlander payoff, right? Like, let me run a quick ad again, and I'll look into it. So I'll be back in a minute and a half if you get hit by the ad. But I don't think Mage has any Highlander payoff, right? It's just the fact that Reno itself is so powerful that people are running Highlander decks. Like Death Knight too, right? I mentioned Death Knight. People are running Reno Death Knight with no payoff just because Reno is game ending. Unless I'm forgetting. Does Mage? Yeah, Mage has no Highlander payoff. Demon Hunter, Kurtrus is super cool. Raystraza is great. This guy kind of sucks. Spirit's cool. Elise is okay. Dr. Holiday's great. They really nailed it. This guy sucks. This guy sucks, and the Hunter card sucks, but all the rest are great. They really like nailed the design on the Highlander cards this time around. Universe, I tried Elemental Reno Mage with Civ. Elemental Reno Mage, nice. And it didn't work at all. Skullzor, Highlander Hunter seeing play in Standard now? No, I don't know. Because I have not seen Highlander Hunter at all, but then I ran into one earlier today. And it totally caught me off guard. I was not expecting the Hunter to play Reno, and it lost me the game. So I don't know. Because before rotation, Reno Hunter was kind of a deck, if I remember right. So maybe it's coming back. Zenny, you drew Burrow Buster. It was GG either way. Okay. I wasn't even paying attention. Like I said, I was just talking with you guys. I didn't even know if I lethal or not. Promod Elemental would be hard and clunky. Go for the Discover archetype for Reno. Mage doesn't have a Highlander card, but Khadgar feels like a Highlander. Yeah, Khadgar, I think people are warming up to Khadgar for sure. I always thought it was a decent card, and I feel like I've been seeing it in more and more decks. Yeah, I think it's a good card. Oh, is a cockroach going to stop us from getting legend? Guess we'll see. Marut exists. It's just... Oh, yeah, I guess Marut, right, is neutral, so it could go in Mage. It just doesn't seem like a very good card. I don't like this hand. Skullzor maybe fell off. Definitely saw play earlier in the month. Always get caught off when Seldurin clears the whole board. Actually, yeah, I ran into a Reno Hunter. I think a recent stream as well, and they played that card, and it caught me off guard because I was not expecting it. Which maybe that's a good thing, right? You have like that surprise factor that people aren't expecting you to be playing Reno Hunter, so they're not playing around those cards. It's always taunt, man. Do I even play this yet? Play the Kobold Miner? Hope I get a minion?
Should I?
Kind of a shitty hand above. I'm a Kobold Miner. What can you do? Mage might get a lot of value from the neutral 7. Yeah, the what was it, Carl? Someone said that card a second ago. Maru, yeah. I don't think Zeldarin is weak. It's a charge plus table clearing, which is really good for him. So I guess the way I could word it is, if that card was in another class, 100%, I think it's a good card. Ooh. Still not the best hand to be buffing, but I want to get the weapon going. But yeah, if that card was in a different class, I think it'd be really, really good. But I just think for Hunter, it's like not that great. I don't know. But I'm not a Hunter player, right? So maybe I'm wrong. And maybe I totally misunderstand the card. Zenny, the problem with Khadgar is that he chews on crayons sometimes and casts mirror image. You're not wrong, man. It's a tough balance, right? Like, obviously, it can't just be 6 charges of Zephyrs. So sometimes you will get some shitty outcomes, but there's also some really good outcomes. We won the last hand buff Death Knight game, didn't we? No, we lost it. Okay, I'm nervous now. This hand is so bad, though. I almost don't even want to swing. Like, I'd rather save the buffs. Maybe I do, though. Maybe I put a couple things on the board so I can tear them next turn, if needed.
Options.
Oh, man. This is a bad hand. But I don't have like rush or something.
Options.
Did he even have 2 corpses? Oh, he gained the 1. Yeah. I'm actually not going to swing here. I'm not going to play anything. Because this is a really shitty hand. I want to save the buffs if possible. Zenny, fun fact for you, Khadgar's name in Brazilian Portuguese is Hadgar, because the original name kind of sounds like shitting. That's actually, it's really funny how translations work out that way sometimes, right? Where you come up with this word in a certain language that's like totally normal, and then it gets translated to another language, and it's like, that name's not quite so okay. Alright, can you give me like a minion or something? That's not the worst. Pramod, no one expects Reno when you play mage. Yeah, that's what the thing with Hunter, right? Where I was playing against a Hunter earlier, and I had a huge board of beefy minions, and he played Reno, which I did not see coming at all, and I lost the game because of it. So that surprise factor can be a big deal sometimes. Reno's always expected at turn 9 if no duplicates have been played. I don't know, man. I feel like I wouldn't expect it from a Hunter or a mage. Like, so many mages are playing, like, Spell Mage, Rainbow Mage, right? I feel like I wouldn't expect Reno Mage. It also happened with Count Dooku in Star Wars. It's Dukan here because it was something like Count from the Ass. That's funny, man. Really wish I had like Shroomscavate or... I just gotta get some stuff on the board, I guess. I'll do that. Actually, maybe I should have played this too, because that would have been lethal. I didn't realize there was so much damage. Whoa. This guy's running an interesting version of the deck. What do you take? Howling Blast? Actually, Death Strike sucks because these are all 7. Wow. I did not expect that. So everything's going face. Has this guy played duplicates? Is this Reno? You guys are freaking me out now.
Should I?
Do I just flood the board? Like, what do they have for removal? Corpse Explosion. He has 2 corpses. Soul Stealer is not enough mana.
Options.
Reska isn't discounted enough. Like, do I just Muscletron? Righteous Protector? I could even Magnetize? I think I just do that. Just go face. I don't think there's any way to deal with this. And by some chance, if like something survives, I can buff it up with Tarim. Man, I did not expect to win with this hand. And I shouldn't get ahead of myself. I have not won yet. What gifts aren't played? Jaina, Illidan, Arthas, because I think the rest are good. Yeah, I think the gifts were a really cool design. And like you said, they nailed most of them. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. What was it? Howling Blast, which only freezes one thing. Death Strike. What was the other one? Dark Transformation. Yeah, I'm fine. Oh. Finley's always there when I need him most, man. How many games have I top decked Finley and won this stream? Was Zenny, was it you who was questioning me playing the Excavate package? Finley's been the GOAT this stream, man. Universe, I'm playing late Reno Hunter, and I got 0 and 5 against Hunters, almost 100% against other classes. Oh, okay. Like, maybe no one's expecting Reno from Hunter, man. Mage, alright. Is this going to be Reno Mage, guys? You guys are getting in my head.
My blade burns with holy fire.
I kind of want to keep the Leroy to, like, start buffing him in hand. I want, like, a Leroy win at some point, right? Just mulligan everything else. The last mage I played against, I think I won. Yeah, I did. It was a close game. They had a really strong early game. It's greedy, but I think I keep Leroy. Because mage has no healing, right? So if I start chipping away at them, I could just finish them with Leroy. Yeah, I'll keep it. I'm greedy. But yeah, Zani, like I was saying, yeah, the gifts are a pretty cool design. Okay, that's a much better hand. Mage have no heal, no dirty rat, almost no taunt. Yeah, so just headbutt him. Yeah. Oh, that was a nice top deck too. Oh, the Divine Shield's decent too. All right, I'm feeling good with this game. Keyboard's a little annoying on turn 2. That's an annoying top deck, but whatever. Like, see, situations like this are a little annoying. The fact that I have 6 cards in hand and only 3 are minions. And there's only 4 non-minions in the deck. That's okay. Zenny, I love the gifts. It's like a little bit of old Hearthstone and new Stone. Yeah, that is a good way to think about it. I never really thought about it that way. It does kind of feel like the gifts are cards that would exist in old Hearthstone in a way. I don't know why. Mages have armor, but they aren't enough for them. What armor cards do mages have right now? I don't even know. What is this hand again? I'm just not playing anything. I want to get more minions in hand before I start playing stuff. Oh, the skating elemental. This is probably spell mage though, so they probably don't have that. Yeah, it's spell mage. So they don't have the element. Although that card is so good against Paladin. Like freezing their giant buffed minions. Oh, these cards. Freezing like their giant buffed minions and then getting that much armor. Very, very good. Give me a good treasure, please. Oh, that's a good one. Ice Barrier, Arcane Artificer. Yeah, Arcane Artificer too, but it's Spell Mage, right? So he hasn't got it. The best armor Spell Mage can get is the Cast a Secret and get Ice Armor. Yeah, I think that's the only thing I really have to worry about. Other than that, whatever damage I do is pretty much permanent, right? Alright, no rush, please. It's okay. Fine. My last game against Spell Mage, they got some crazy high rolls off Spot the Difference. Ah, that's a little annoying. Whatever, I'm at 30 life. I'll play one of the Grime Street Outfitters. So next turn, what do I got? I can keep play Rush Guy, give him Divine Shield maybe. Play the Kaleidosaur. I better not get OTK'd. What do you mean fine? Look out for Pirate Mage. Hey, who was it? Who was it on YouTube? You were playing Pirate Hunter, I think you said? So everyone can play pirates, man. Pirate Mage, Pirate Hunter. Vote to queue into Pirate Reno Mage. Those were decent if you get some like use off of them. Wow, those are both gonna trigger. Stop playing cards. Oh, he's gonna frostbolt my face. Ah. I have a rush and a freeze. I got rush off this, would be big. It's a gamble. I need some, actually, I might just die next turn. I'm at 16 life. The Tigress would be really nice. I've won the last 6 games, so I was bound to lose one. Get a good treasure. Okay, it's decent. I might just be dead here. Metronome is such a meme card. I feel like I've never seen this card played. It's kind of a cool idea. But, yeah, I don't think I've ever really seen him played. I love him. I would overthrow a small to medium-sized nation for him. Spot the difference is much better than I thought before playing Spell Mage a bit. It almost always gets very decent options. Really, I feel like the opposite about Spot the Difference. It's so hit or miss. Don't hit one of my things. That's fine. Yeah, Spot the Difference. I feel like sometimes you play it and you just get some bodies on the board, right? Oh, that's a good burn. Oh. Doesn't clear, right? Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's good. The problem is I have no healing still. If I had like a buffed up plushie in my hand, man. Do I just play? Do I have to play Reno here, or not Reno? Do I have to play Leroy here to trade? Let me see what treasure I get. Get collapse or something? Yeah, he's got 2 spell damage on board. There's no way I'm alive here. But yeah, like I was saying, spot the difference. Sometimes you just hit, like, bodies, right? He doesn't even need his minions. Sometimes you just hit bodies, but sometimes you'll get, like, rush or death rattle or taunts, and it's good, but it's so hit or miss. That was rough. My hand was so bad that game, though. I think I'm favored in that matchup, too. Just drew really, really poorly. Malfunction seems so good, but yeah, spot the difference on the other hand is straight gambling. Sometimes they hit the nuts. Yeah, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Oh, another mirror. This is our 3rd Paladin mirror, and we've won the last 2, so...
My blade burns with holy fire.
I'll keep this, but not play it. Actually, no. This will be turn 1, turn 2. No. Don't play this. This will be turn 2. Yeah. Went from 5-1 to 5-4 with Aulonius. Yeah, I'll have to try Aulonius at some point. Lots of Paladins. What counters this deck? I think like any kind of heavy... Ooh. I'm gonna do that, actually. I think any kind of like heavy control deck, like Paladin is probably decent against this. Reno decks. Oh, he's off to a good start too. He's trying to coin the weapon out. Yep, the full trade. Please top deck a minion. Okay. Give me a minion. Alright, is Finley gonna win us this mirror again? So next turn I'll try to play the weapon, but it depends what he plays.
Accidents, they happen, you know?
Okay.
Burn.
Want to keep my minions on the board. So he's probably going to play Muscletron and then some 2-mana card. That's my guess. Or he could play like Muscletron, Righteous Protector, Sparkbot. That'd be a lot of stats because he's buffed. Like he's played the Outfitter. He's got all 3 charges of this blade. I'm guessing we'll see Muscletron here though, and 1 or 2 other minions.
Accidents, they happen, you know?
Holy shit.
Burn.
Oh, I should have played this first. That was a misplay. Do I just play this and go face? What's he have? He's got a Spark Bot. He's got a bunch of big shit.
Should I?
Tigress would be really annoying. Anything else wouldn't be that bad. Another weapon would suck. Actually, these are all minions, right? Like based on like the shininess, there's no weapon in hand, right? It's all minions. I guess do this. Do a trade. Yeah, whatever. I don't want to risk it. If he's got like Tigress or top decks a weapon, has some favorable trades. I think I'm going to try to play the Kaleidosaur next turn. The shit in his hand is really big, though. Sparkbot, what do you get? Rush? Oh.
The toy store belongs to the Titan.
Okay. Okay, there's my own. Oh, this is so weak without buffing it, though. But I have to.
The toy store belongs to the Titan. You have a fraction of my power. Try to fight for fire free.
Okay. I don't know if he's running the excavate package, so Tigress would be very, very good. Anything else isn't that bad. I have 3 more. Actually, oh, is this going to be the Leroy win, guys? Zenny, I checked the data. Apparently this deck only loses to Spell Token Hunter and Miracle Rogue. I didn't even know people were playing Miracle Rogue. Universe, what's Miracle Rogue? So historically, the idea of Miracle Rogue is basically a rogue deck that just like churns through their deck and plays lots and lots of cards. And there's usually some kind of payoff. Like there's been cards in the past that basically say like, you know, the more cards you've played that turn, the stronger it is, right? So they play a bunch of cards and then play a card that has like a strong payoff. That's basically it. Imagine a rogue that like draws their deck by turn 4 and plays a ton of cards. Ah, okay. Ah, the fact I have to trade into that is very rough. Oh, and that's rough too. Oh, if you, man, if I would have top decked Finley again, man, I would have crafted a golden Finley at that point. This is a very rough spot, though.
Options up.
Toys are much more fun to bring.
Ooh, Rush Divine Shield. That's nice. The annoying thing here is he is going to full heal. There's like no way around it. He is down to 3 cards, though. 2 of them are really buffed, whatever they are. Actually, he won't full heal. Get to 27. I'm gonna trade here. All right, maybe this game isn't over. That Zilliax was huge, though. All right, that's the last really... Oh, god damn it. I get hit by Finley now. This game, man. At least this is very, very sticky. Also, he's got nothing big left. He's played all of his buffed cards, so everything else... Aw, man. Don't say that. Oh. What a joke. Is this how it feels, guys? That Zilliax won him that game, though. It's funny, because I've thought about... Actually, I'm still not sold on my version of the Zilliax. Wonder if I should swap it. I'm gonna run a quick ad on Twitch, and I'm gonna make that swap in the meantime. So I'll see you guys in a minute and a half. Was I dead on board? Because it would have taken him multiple hits to clear that taunt minion, right? But yeah, I think... Like, this is a cool version, right? Don't get me wrong. You're usually playing it very cheap for a shit ton of stats. But I think the healing and the rush is super important. Like, especially in this meta. I've run into multiple Paladins, hand buff Death Knights, mages. Like, the healing is important. So I think I do ticking perfect. Because like that Zilliax won him that game, right? Perfect plus virus. That is true. How much would that cost again? Oh, 8's a little expensive. I guess it's very hard for him to get rid of, right? Universe, maybe try attack doubling. Yeah, I've seen some people, like there's so many versions of Zilliax people are running in Paladin right now. I've seen people running like this version. So it gets buffed up and cheap, but then, or I've seen power plus twin. So you summon two big ones and like basically if they don't deal with them that turn, they just win the next turn. But yeah, I think 100% I need perfect module. I think the old version of Zilliax I was running was fun, but I think it wasn't as good. So the question is, what's the other module I run? Discount or virus? Virus has been growing on me a lot. I'm gonna try it. Damn, that was a rough game though. I think I had that. I could have had that one. It was very close. We won the other two Paladin games, though. Warrior. Wow, first Warrior we've seen. I don't think we're very favored in this matchup. Maybe like 60, like 40-60 or something. I honestly love Zilliax Deluxe, not gonna lie. Yeah, Zilliax is like one of the coolest cards. See, this is like the opposite end of Reno, right? Reno is one of the strongest, most broken cards they've released in a very long time. Zilliax is very, very strong, but it feels just fair. Like, Zilliax never feels broken, and it fits into so many kinds of decks. Ooh, actually, that Wind Fury's big. Why the hell am I facing a Pain Warrior? I actually ran into a Pain Warrior off stream recently. It kind of threw me off when he played the location on turn 1. Universe, Perfect, and Virus is so sticky. Very few decks can easily clear it. Yeah, it's been growing on me a lot. I used to run like the Rush, Lifesteal, Divine Shield along with the discount module. But lately I've been running this one, like the keyword soup version of Ziliax. And it's been very, very strong. Like you said, it's very sticky. It clears multiple minions. It heals you a bunch. Yeah, it's a cool card. Skull, yeah, it's like Ziliax Deluxe being in 70% of decks because it feels fair and still diverse. Yeah, 100%. Like normally, if a legendary is in like 70% of decks, it's not a good thing. Like it reminds me of like Astalor, right? Astalor was in every single deck and it was just like, didn't feel good. But Ziliax, because I guess it's different Ziliaxes too, right?
Burn.
I can just take this slow, I feel like, right? I wonder if this is Reno. I might start dropping some big things to try and like keep him on the defense so he can't play Bran. Keyword soup Ziliax is the new hotness. Yeah, I have seen more and more people running it for sure. Always have a laugh when I jailed them. This is probably Reno. I don't really feel great about this matchup, I don't think.
Burn.
Oh, that's a nice combo. Oh. I'm guessing he clears this somehow, though. Yeah, I haven't really played much with the doubling module on Ziliax. I want to experiment more with that. Because it seems cool, right? Like you buff up Ziliax, like in this deck specifically, right? You buff up Ziliax a bunch, you drop him, and essentially it says like, hey, if you don't kill this turn, it's going to kill you next turn. Wonder if he took a 10. He must have taken a 10. Oh, this is going to be a lot of damage for us. So I'm going to play this just so like I don't get screwed by Blade Storm. But he's at 13, right? He's not really going to be able to afford not really going to be able to afford to play Bran. A taunt that heals you and you have to hit 4 times is just monstrous. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, plus the poisonous aspect, right? Which in some matchups, like say, there's been times I've played against hand buff Paladin, right? Where I drop that Ziliax and it is amazing. It clears 4 of their big minions. It heals me. It protects me. Yeah, it's very, very good. Universe, I enjoy the concept of Ziliax a lot. It's one of the most unique cards in Hearthstone and it's just perfect in all regards. Yeah, I agree. 100%. They knocked it out of the park with this card. Man, if the Kaleidosword lived there, it would have been so funny. That's probably like sanitize, right? Wow, okay. So this 100%. I might just like drop Ziliax next turn. If this is Reno, we know that the other Forge was sanitized, right? Which, if that's the case, is a little annoying because he'll clear here. Then I'll probably just Ziliax. And what's he? How does he deal with that? Oh, Blade Storm, I guess. Amy, hey, joining kind of late. Hope the climb's going well. Oh, does he have a way to deal with that? But yeah, the climb's going pretty well. I'm 9-4 with this deck so far, so 70% win rate. It's going pretty well. Oh man, buddy, why did you rip Dirty Rat against hand buff Paladin? Look at these juicers in my hand. What were you thinking, man? Like, actually crazy. I win, right? Oh, I got turbo lethal. Dumbass. Yeah, this Paladin has buffed his whole hand, like +5/+5. Let's just rip Dirty Rat with no answer. I love the courage players have with Dirty Rat. Oh yeah. My favorite's like Dirty Rat on turn 2. Or Dirty Rat on like 3 or 4 with no answer. Another mirror. All right. We are 2-1 in the mirror so far. I think the Ziliax is going to be huge in this matchup, though. I'm going to hold it for that reason. And hopefully he doesn't have a really, really fast start. Ooh, okay. My hand is rough. Hopefully his is not very good. Oh, no. Not like this. Universe. Yeah, so Universe, like I was saying, I think Ziliax is like the safest craft in the game. Like, if you have 1600 dust and don't have Ziliax, like, just craft it. I would not even be surprised if Ziliax was nerfed again at some point, so you just get your dust back eventually anyways, right? That was actually the perfect card to draw before this too. So I'm guessing he coins out the weapon. I'll probably miner next turn. Probably weapon, trade. Face. Damn, man. Oh, man. The top decks. All right. If we make it to 8, I think this Ziliax just could win us the game. So we'll see. I guess it depends if he has Excavate as well, because Finley would be dirty against it. Am I playing against a hunter or a paladin over here? Just smork. Okay, so this guy's playing straight hand buff. So he has no excavate, so Finley will be big. I think, let me look at the deck list. I think he has no way to deal with this, really. Oh, man. This guy's just like wasting so many resources. So I'm playing this for sure. So the question here is, do I play this one too? Or do I coin Shroomscavate on that? So with this, this will go here. This will go here. This will go here. So I'll have a 1-1, a 1-2, a 5-4 with 1-2. I do that. Trade.
Options.
Maybe I hold this for more hand buffs. And it excavates me too. Alright, that was a nice one too. This guy's made some very questionable plays so far. Yeah, so does he have any way to deal with this? Amethyst? Or not Amethyst. Yeah, Amethyst or Tarim, kind of. We'll have to see. I'm so glad they removed Wind Fury from Shroomscavate, but that spell looks weird now. I agree. And also, it doesn't feel like a dual class spell. Like, it's essentially just a Paladin spell, right? Like, what makes it a Shaman spell? I still think they should have made this, like, 1 mana and given it Overload 1. Or done something else with Shaman. I don't know. It's weird. It just doesn't feel like a dual class card. Hit that with weapon. This guy's... I don't know. I think I've made such better trades and plays this game. Like, he just keeps going face, even though he's had some really good trades available. Like, that's the thing, right? You could be playing an aggro deck, sometimes you need to trade. Like, if you have smart trades available, you need to make them. Like, that trade made no sense. This guy has just gone face every single time, and then he makes a dumb trade randomly. I don't know. So if I hit this, I'm at 21. I'm not being one-shot by anything at this point, I don't think, right? Oh, that's nice. Yeah, he's not one-shotting me from 21 life, right? I don't think so. Universe, the second priest in a row just concedes at the beginning. Are they doing that bad against hunters? Wow. I would not expect priests to concede against hunters. I feel like priests are like in a decent position against hunters. Wow. All right. I think we win. This Ziliax, man. All right, we needed a win. We had 2 losses now. One sec, I gotta close my door. I honestly didn't even think of the poison module with Amethyst in the mirror. It's huge. Oh, oh man. All right, we won this game. Don't even need Finley. But yeah, I don't know. I've never understood just like conceding games at the beginning like that. Especially like a priest conceding against Hunter. Like I said, I feel like priest is in a decent place versus Hunter. The only time I agree with that is there was times before, even I guess still, sometimes people play like the quest mage. They play the quest on turn 1 and I just want to concede sometimes. Like, just concede, man. Why are you wasting our time? Lavender back to Diamond 5, no star, love my life. Yeah, it happens. I feel you there. It always sucks when you get 1 win away from Legend 2 and you keep dropping back down. Alright, though. There we go. We needed that win. Hey, 2 more. Wait, did I not lose 2 in a row? Oh, no, I won the last game against Warrior. Okay. 2 more games I can end stream. I feel all right when they concede against me. Yeah, it's true. If they're conceding against you, I guess could be worse. All right, Death Knights. I've been running into a lot of hand buff Death Knights today. Like, it's weird. They've just been creeping up. Like, I'm actually assuming it's hand buff at this point. That's mainly what I've played against. I've played against 2, actually. They're both hand buff. I lost 1, I won 1. I almost want to keep Amethyst if it is hand buff. I think I will. Amethyst seems very strong against hand buff. Wow, we got Magatha for once. I haven't played Magatha in like 2 hours. It's kind of nice to have in the opening hand if we had low cost cards, right? Kind of just dump your hand, turn 1, 2, 3, 4, play Magatha on 5. Really nice. Unfortunately, that's not our hand. Chuck another keyword on the Ziliax for good measure. Yeah, actually, what keywords was it even missing at... Oh, that was a good top deck, though. What keywords was even missing at that point? I don't even know. Oh, if this is... Yeah, buff. The Poisonous is very nice. Oh, yeah, Charge. How can we forget about Charge? Best keyword in the game.
My pain doesn't compare.
Cockroach, guys. Man, okay, these top decks have been great, though. The good news is, I think we're favored in this matchup. We have so much healing. Cockroach Death Knight doesn't have that much removal, right? They have the one guy that, like, destroys a plague and deals 3 damage. And, like, oh, Reska, actually. They have Reska. That's it, really.
Options.
It's a bit of an awkward situation. I almost want to instrument tech coin Shroomscavate. Like, if I play Muscletron, I'm not buffing that many things, and some of the things I'm buffing aren't that great. If I just instrument tech, that's so slow. If I instrument tech Shroomscavate, it kind of forces them to hero power trade here. And then next turn I can follow up with the weapon. I'm gonna do that. Oh, that was a good one to get to. I love the censored Faldir art without the sword. She just posed up like that. Yeah, actually, I saw all those like Chinese arts where they can't show like blood or bones or things like that. And I did see that one actually, where it's just sitting there. So funny. All right, these next turns are going to be a little bit rough. As long as I don't top deck like a Frost Plague next turn, okay. I think once I stabilize, I'm in a pretty good spot. The only thing that scares me is Reska, like I said.
Burn.
Come in here.
Look at that. It's a 1-mana ogre with Rush. Actually, I wonder if I just freeze that and then rush into that. Build up a bit of a board presence. I think I do. Because how's he deal with that? Even if he has the 3 damage guy, doesn't clear. Depending what he does, I might play my Burrow Buster and just slam face. Yeah, does anyone know How come in China they can't show like blood? Like I even know like in World of Warcraft and stuff, like the undead, like normally, you know, they have parts of like their skin where like the bone is showing, but I'm pretty sure in China they had to edit it to where it's like covered with clothes. Like they can't show like bones or skulls or blood. Anyone know why? Yeah, so he doesn't know what to do either. Is that down with the ship? He could down with the ship and then 3 damage AoE? Is that what he's gonna do? Even that's not that good, right? Okay. Oh, has he got another one of those? Oh, another down with the ship. Okay. At least there's only 2 Frost Plagues in the deck, which are definitely the most annoying one. That's nice to get. Oh. If I play Magatha, will it trigger the plagues or will it give them to my opponent? How does that work? China is just such a censor-heavy country, and I have no idea where the reality ends and the meme starts.
We only need one.
Oh my god, man. Okay, at least he's down to 3 cards. But yeah, does anyone know if I play Magatha and I draw plagues, what happens? Do they trigger, or do I give them to my opponent? Oh, that's... Oh, I have like no spells though. If this triggers, does the plague trigger? They're so weird because like they're cast on drawn, right? I don't think it gives the plagues to him. I think I still take this. Maybe I get an excavate spell. Yeah, I'm down to 16 life. He has 6 damage on board. I have to be a little careful. God, got his top decks, all the removal. It's super weird how they just changed some of the skeletons to have horns and stuff to get around it recently too. Like they gave Pile of Bones extra horns to be extra safe. Also, uniting the plagues go off normal. Okay, that's what I thought. Oh, here we go.
That feels good.
Am I really gonna lose this? Literally, his first 10 cards are just removal, removal, removal.
Options.
I guess put Amethyst down and debuff.
Cease your quarrel at once.
Oh, if he has Reska though, that's rough. Oh God. Please screw him over. Okay. Oh, okay, whatever. It only takes 2 still. Assuming it's not dead. Okay. Hey, we know that's 8/8s, right? It said like... Okay, yeah, he gets the 8/8s.
That feels good.
Just flood the board. Oh, order. God damn it. Missed out on +2/+2. Alright. Don't have a way to deal with this, please.
The citadel stands.
That's a good sign. Reska's not like the end of the world. Alright, that's an epic. That was a good one to get. Alright, we got poisonous though. Is this lethal? I have a big Leroy in hand. What minions make a difference? Like, I might as well just do this, right?
Be reborn in my image.
Like, this goes here, right? If I attack here, I have 16. 16. Oh, it's not lethal. I guess go face everything still. Yeah, I'll be at full health. I got Amethyst up. Assuming he doesn't gain health, Leroy be lethal. Alright, don't be good. Yogg, help me please, man. It's fine. Okay. Alright, keep digging. Like I said, even Reska doesn't save him. I don't know what saves him at this point. Primus doesn't save him. Doesn't matter. I have so much damage on the board, like, doesn't even matter, right?
Remnants of life.
Alright, guys, doesn't look like the cockroach is keeping us from legend. It's over, dude. I still have lethal on board, right? Like, even without Leroy, I just have lethal on board still, I believe. Oh, I forgot, you never played Helya, too, so I've just been churning through the plagues. That's nice. It's not even like I have blood plagues to draw. I gotta kill someone with Leroy at least once this stream, guys. Alright, final boss, guys. Alright. Gonna take a quick ad break. Hopefully the last one of the stream. I think next game might be my last game, win or lose. Hopefully win. Because it is 9:30 already. But yeah, I'll take a quick ad break. I will take some drinks, compose myself, and we'll get going for the final boss. We'll see you guys in a minute and a half. And we'll try for Legend. So I'm happy with the deck currently. Man, I'm 12-4. 75% win rate with this deck. I've lost... Actually, I've not lost the same class more than once. I guess I can just show this to you guys. So, yeah, I'm 12-4. I lost to a Paladin, a Mage, a Hunter, and a Death Knight. Also, see, like, this is one reason I played this deck, is like it's fast games for the most part, right? You know, I've been streaming a little over 3 hours now. We played 16 games. If I was playing, I was originally going to play Reno Warrior this stream, and if I was playing Reno Warrior, I'd probably play like 6 games at this point. Like, it's just so slow to climb. But yeah, deck's been very, very successful so far. This is the final boss, though. If I do lose, I'll probably try tomorrow again before I start Galakron Shaman. It's fine. Nice run. Yeah, we're almost there, man. We're up to the final boss. But yeah, 75% win rate. Deck's very, very good. What did I lose against? I lost against that Reno Hunter. That one threw me off. I lost against a Spell Mage, which just kept pressuring me. I lost one mirror matchup. And the Death Knight that I lost to, I forget what he was playing. I think he was hand buff. Super fast games, win or lose. Yeah, that's the thing, man. It's just so long and hard to climb with slow decks sometimes. I've done it. Like, I've got Legend with Control Priest before, but it's so slow. How climactic would it be for the final boss to be Reno Warrior? I don't know if Reno Warrior if I'm favored or not, though. All right, hopefully this is not like the first rogue game that took us 30 minutes. Literally game one, for anyone who wasn't here, my first game was... Can I keep these? Literally my first game was against a Excavate Rogue, and it went to Fatigue. Excavate Rogue and Excavate Paladin. Yeah, went to Fatigue. Super long game, 30-minute game. I won it, but it was so slow. All right, the lifesteal's nice. All right, doesn't really tell us anything. Finley could be huge. I think it is Kobold Miner. I don't really care to buff this hand. And if I get a minion off the Excavate, it's nice. Yeah, perfect. All right, what do I want? I want Instrument Tech. Top deck would be nice. Weapon would be nice. Oh, wow, okay. That's how it is. Oh, I thought he top decked it. Okay, that's not that bad. I think I buffed this hand. Alright. So we're going to have an RNG Fiesta as our final boss for Legend. Excavate Rogue is very even matchups. Miracle Rogue, on the other hand, though, thank God it's not really popular. Yeah, I didn't even know Miracle Rogue was a thing right now, apparently. What's, like, the payoff for Miracle Rogue right now? Oh, like Gaslight Rogue, Clockwork Rogue, that's what you're thinking about? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's where they, like, shuffle their hand to play either the Giants discounted, or there's the other card, right, that it spawns you to, like, 4-cost minions, I think? But it costs less for how many cards you've drawn? Alright, we're not in too bad of a spot. Just trade with Tiger. Really hoping I either get Instrument Tech or the weapon soon. What else do we want? Instrument Tech. Muscletron would be nice. Weapon would be nice. Instrument Tech. I think my keyword Soup Ziliax might be really nice in this matchup too. Like, unless a rogue like RNG's an answer to it, I don't think they have an easy way to deal with Ziliax. I think I saved the buffed one. Because if this lives with 1 health versus 2 health, it's not that big of a difference. If he daggers up and hits it, I don't care. Let's do this. Alright, that's kind of nice. Also, being able to magnetize, so the Burrow Buster for a big heal might be really nice. Rogue always RNG's an answer. Amy, everything must go, it's called. Oh, yeah. 8 mana card that costs 1 less for each card draw that turn. Excavate Rogues are running Yogg nowadays for that Ziliax. Oh, interesting. Maybe you could bait it out somehow. I forget the other rogue I played against. Yeah, he didn't play Yogg because I saw his whole deck. We went to fatigue. I saw his whole deck, which is nice. Yeah, I think I need to maximize my buffs as much as possible in this matchup, though. Like he can't discover answers forever, right? Also, Finley might be big. Finley's like my oh shit card. Why don't you just dagger and hit it? Oh, what a top deck, though. Alright, I got lots of minions in hand to buff. He's got the Scorpion in hand, but his hand's pretty full. He's got a random combo card. It's basically going to boil down to, does he discover removal? Like if he discovers a board wipe or some big removal, that really sets me back. What's the other mech in the deck? He drew Drilly already. Oh, I forgot about that. Wow, I'm surprised he runs Pit Stop. I feel like Pit Stop's kind of a waste. Like Rogue draws so much, I feel like it's so easy to get Drilly. Also, Drilly's dead, right? He's not bouncing it more. Honestly, I think I'd do this and just chill. I just keep maximizing buffs. I'm at 23 life. Basically, I want to slam down a huge board. And we'll see if he generates an answer or not. Has he got Shadow Step or something? I might Burrow Buster into that. That'd be very... I don't know. Let me look up some decks for this. Pit Stop is very, very surprising. Okay, that's fine. Where are some rogue decks here? Drilling Rogue. Wow, is he not like gonna breakdance this or shadow step it? Okay. Oh yeah, I see multiple decks here running Yogg. Oh, I see they're all running Pit Stop too. Wow, that's surprising. That's okay. I could just Burrow Buster Trog? Or I could mini?
Should I burn?
Must be equip the weapon. Yeah, I'm surprised so many decks are running Pit Stop. Yeah, like I get it, it's for Drilly, but I feel like Rogue has such consistent draw. Like at least when I've played Excavate Rogue, I feel like I never really struggled to get Drilly, but I don't know. There's a lot of different versions of this deck like running around though. Yeah, a lot have Yogg though. I'm actually I'm glad you mentioned that because I'm scared of dropping Ziliax into Yogg now.
Candle Mudslayer.
So far he's got nothing like crazy to repeat with Tess, which is nice. Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna Burrow Buster that. Oh. Oh. Do I Finley that? What else is he playing that I want to Finley? Like nothing else really, right? Like, yeah, these aren't active for 2 turns, but once they are active, they can attack right away. Oh yeah, I could Finley if he steals my Zilliax. I think I'm gonna do this and just keep putting pressure on.
Should I?
The Toy Store belongs to the Titan.
Like, do I just drop this too? What's he have in hand here? Epic treasure, some card, random spell, combo card.
To battle.
I just drop this too? Ah. Whatever. We're going all in, guys. Either he RNGs a board clear or we win. Even if he doesn't RNG a board clear, it's not that bad. We got 2 more excavates here. Then we'll have the legendary. I don't think he's got it. I think he would have played it already if he did. Yeah. What a good run to legend this stream was. This was actually a better win rate than my Reno Demon Hunter. Just earlier, I forget who it was, Lavendier, if you're still here, we were talking about Reno Demon Hunter, where I had a 74% win rate to legend with Reno Demon Hunter. Let me see the final win rate with this deck. 76%. So I had even better win rate with this one. Won 13 games, lost 4. That was good. I like I said, I knew I just had the all in there because either he had to RNG a board wipe or I just won. So that was great. I'm so glad I won that game and ended the stream on a high note. Yeah, thanks guys. I don't play Paladin often because I don't play like aggro decks that often. So it was nice playing something different. But yeah, that was a good run. That was a really good run. So tomorrow will be Galakron Shaman. Like I said, Galakron Shaman is the one I have the least amount of experience with. So if you have any idea for a deck, let's see. If you have any idea for a Galakron Shaman deck, either post it in the chat tomorrow or post it in the Discord, whatever works for you. Could you send your code for your Reno Demon Hunter? I can. The only problem, let me see. So this is my Reno Demon Hunter list. You can see here I went 20 and 7, 74% to legend. The only problem here is it was a Reno deck, except I ran 2 copies of Umpire's Grasp and 2 copies of Window Shopper. But this was before they changed Reno, where your deck has to start with no duplicates, right? So the only thing is you'd have to remove 1 weapon and 1 Window Shopper and add 2 cards. But yeah, I can go ahead and send it to you as like a baseline. Yeah, I cruised to legend last month. Or no, 2 months ago. Yeah, 2 months ago, I cruised to legend with this deck. I didn't even try. Actually, I wasn't even trying to get legend. I basically, this stream, I crafted Kurtrus, and I was like, hey, I'm going to play some Reno Demon Hunter. It seems like a fun deck. I want to play Kurtrus. And I just cruised to legend without even trying this stream. It was really, really good. It's just, yeah, you'd have to drop the 1 weapon, the 1 Window Shopper. But anyways, tomorrow will be Galakron Shaman, as I said. So if you have an idea for a version of the deck to play, go ahead, post in the chat tomorrow, post it in Discord, whatever works for you. It will be number 3 stream for Galakrons. And other than that, yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching. Today was a really successful stream. I'm really happy with it. I'm glad I hit legend. Thanks for the support. Thanks for watching. Lavendier, I'm back. Found the Miracle Rogue deck. I hit legend. I don't know if you missed it or not. Yeah, it is ending. I did hit legend, but yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. We'll play some Galakron. We'll play some Wild. But other than that, yeah. Take care, and thanks for the support. Thanks for watching. Also, Skull, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Take care, everyone.